Hello, all of you vaingloriously wonderful people, and welcome back to City Skylines. Before we jump into the game, I just want to say once again to everyone who was here last week for the week of streams, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We had a phenomenal week. Went from like 36 subs up to 70 something, so we doubled our number of subscribers in a week. Had a lot of big donations, a lot of people cheering. And your support means a lot to me because this is my only income. So thank you. Thank you, thank you. I really do appreciate it, everyone. I've just been kind of reflecting upon it all week long, just how kind and gracious everyone in the community is, and I really do appreciate it. So I was looking at something. I didn't think we had any of our campus areas unlocked yet, but we do. And it would be beneficial to actually take advantage of those instead of just using the regular. I thought you could connect a playground to that. I guess not. Instead of just using the regular university building to actually build a trade school. So we're going to leave the game paused because we have 1,800 people eligible for college, and I want to make sure that we have a place for them to go. So that leaves a big hole here in our city park. What I think I would like to do with that is see about maybe putting in like a city hall. Oops, that is not what I meant to do. I meant to do this. There we go. See if maybe we can find like a city hall building or just something that, I don't know, just looks nice there. Small public library, wave, power plant. How are any of those related to a city hall? I thought there was a city hall building. You put in the Brandenburg Gate, but we don't want to do that. A winter market? This isn't a winter map, so yeah, wouldn't really work. We could do a panda sanctuary, but it's massive. Holy cow, that thing's huge. Orient a Pearl Tower, too big. A temple complex, too big. A lot of these are currently locked because I reinstalled the game. Like a lot of this stuff that I normally have available is not currently available until we've played through a lot. So yeah, I'm just trying to think of what we could put here. This is a residential area primarily. There's a bit of commercial there, so I don't really know what I want to put there. I mean, we could do something like that, but that doesn't really fit the area. What is that anyway? It's a biodome. There's also the vertical farm. That would look kind of weird as well. No noise pollution from that. No noise pollution from that either. I thought we had like a city hall asset. Oh, I do want the arch. I like the arch. I think the arch is cool. We're gonna destroy a building or two right here. Oh, boom. I just think the arch is cool. So we have a couple different. We've got Statue of Wealth. It does have a little bit of noise pollution that comes with it. Average citizen health under 20%. Oof. I'm gonna have to like make a sacrificial city to unlock all these. I mean, that could look good there. It would raise land value quite a bit over here too. What else do we have? We've got the Fountain of Life and Death. It's kind of good. Friendly Neighborhood Park. Next to the other friendly neighborhood park that we've built. Because why not? Only problem is I can't really connect that to these paths, because if I do, it will give them a free way in and out of the park. Not a freeway like a highway, but a way they don't have to pay for. It'll make it so they don't have to pay to get in and out of the park. I just want something to go here. maybe instead then we do something different. Maybe we extend a row of houses out this way. And there can be a few people who get to live inside the park. Ish. We're gonna make it so that they can't like walk on any paths to get out. And to do that, what we're gonna do is zone just there and just there. Really want this to look cohesive with other stuff. Actually, we're gonna zone all of this right here. Yeah. And then what we'll do is we'll head into our park settings here, grab our fence. It is still September. Yes, it is still September. So the sub things still work. Why are you asking? Seems random. It is still September, yes. We can fudge that in. But the subathon's over. My subathon's over. But it is still September for another week. For Twitch's purposes. Grid? No. I want it to go there. And it worked fine on that side. Maybe if I go like this. Oh. We just angle. There we go. And then maybe road guidelines. No, road guidelines are causing a problem. Road length. That help me? There we go. That's the one I wanted right there. Wabam. Cool. What's up, Donkey? So now those people can build houses. Oops, I unpaused forgetting to build my trade school. So this is perfect. This is one of our bicycling paths. So let's get our trade school in here. But first I want to look at my topography. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the high point in this area. Which I want to bring that back up. And we're gonna do something a little different here. I know roughly how much space the trade school needs. So this is our high point right here off of this road. So we are going to come here, grab that elevation. Not that big. That's way too big. We're gonna make it nice and crisp. And we're just going to bring this elevation across. Actually, let's make this easier on ourselves. We're going to put the trade school right here. Turn all these back on. Good news! License Drive! Coming on the 4th and possible first job in digital electronics for school. When you say digital electronics, like building, recycling them, what exactly, Donkey? Please do tell me more. I mean that. I'm kind of excited now. You said electronics and that got misadded. So I want this to wind up at the same height as that. So what I want to do is come back here and let me have that last one, please. Thanks. And set all those to that height. And now we know what we're working with as far as what we've got to smooth out and stuff like that. Gonna be some challenges presented. Not even gonna pretend that there's not. Thankfully, a lot of our elevations here aren't too bad. So, okay. Let's get to work. Let's make this work here. So I want to come back straight off of this. I wish this would let you make a nice straight line. And I want to keep coming back until it just meets Oh, that's a dip instead of a valley, though. Oof. I thought that was a hill, not a dip. Oh, well. Now, I don't know too many specifics yet. My engineering instructor had mentioned $15 to $17 an hour testing things. Holy cow, man. That's good money for a freaking high school job. Congrats. Like, how many hours a week would you be working? And I hope it works out for you if it's something you want to do. That's big bucks for a high school job. I think I can get the trade school to fit into this area. Now, how realistic is it that a trade school, just a trade school, would go through and raise up a hill like this? I don't know. I went to a technical college for part of my education, and they had done something very similar. Like, they flattened out a massive, like, 15 square blocks. Just flattened it. Brought in fill dirt when they bought all the land. So, like, as you drove past it, like, the road went down past it following the natural landscape, but it was still up in the air next to you. It was really weird. More to come on Monday. Feeling pretty good about it. Good deal, man. Well, I hope it works out for you. I truly, truly do. I am going to briefly just put in some roads here. Just, why aren't you showing me that guideline? Why is that an elevated road, but the rest of it is not? See, this all needs to be the same. I just want a flat area. Nice and super flat. I am Marbles Legend. I mean, Worf. Hey, Worf, what's up? Worf is the Marbles Legend. There have been many inquiries into how you could have gotten such a better time than everybody else. And my answer is get good, nerd. To everybody who's whining about it. There was something different on that night, for sure. Because everybody finished. Like, even I finished better than the next fastest time, but oh well. Too bad. Alright, so now that I've got this in place, I want to make a district, get in our basic buildings, and then we can unpause the game finally. Yes, I'm going to be very meticulous about drawing in my district, as always. They have to be pretty. I have to color in the lines. I think the phrase you want is lucky rat. Strange watched it, and he said that it seemed like something was definitely different that night, but he didn't specify what. But, like, everybody finished. Everybody finished well ahead of the next previous record, so... I don't know, with the starting grids having changed on the other ones, they probably change things up now and then. But it doesn't matter, because we had fun. You know, that's all that really matters. Because everybody had fun. It's a t-shirt. You know, it's not like there was some massive, huge prize on the line. It's a t-shirt. Maybe the timer glitch? It may have. By the way, I have my mom looking into getting ink that we can get Lexi's paw print with, without, one, having it stain her paws so that she tracks ink throughout the whole house. And two, that will be machine washable so that it won't just fade like after, you know, a month. So we're looking into it. Of course, the t-shirt hasn't even shipped yet. The very first shirt that I ordered, which is going to the Systemera employee, it has shipped. Actually, you know what? I don't want this. Shattered Shamrock. There it is. I don't know why I was going blank on that name. I want this. What does this do for us? This increases our patrol car count and jail capacity. Cool. I think it also lowers crime. Yeah, on an Astroneer stream, a Systemera employee, not only did he was the one who gifted the subs to kick off the giveaway. He then won the giveaway. It's not rigged. I mean, it's all random drawing through the bot. But it's safe drawing. He even said it in his DM to me on Discord here. Hold on, let me... what was it he said? Feels a little insider baseball. That's what he said. But it was legit. I click a button that says pick winner on my end, and that's it. Alright, so can I connect this building to a path? I don't believe so. Not without some major anarchy. So yeah, it wants to end there. So we're going to anarchy a path into... Ooh, it's a different path even. Do not like... Don't like that it's a different path. Well, we'll go to there, and then we'll butt this up against that. Oh, I can't reach it. Delete it again. Put it there, and now I can reach it. Turn this on, and then if we drag this over, I should be able to put it like right there. And then we're just gonna pretend that it's the same path. I don't know why I keep hitting escape over and over again like a moron. I'm thinking I could fit like that big building there, another big building here, and another big building behind it. But that'll take care of everything. I need capacity for 1,800 students. That only holds 1,000, so we do need to add some more capacity. We also need to get at least 200 attractiveness out of this. So let's start working on both of those situations here. We're going to put a book club? A book club right here. By the way, I got the room a bit more cat-proof. She's still not in here during streams just because the family requests that I close the door when I'm streaming because I can get loud, which is reasonable. I understand. But I don't want to leave her in here with the door closed, so... Lexi still doesn't get to be in here for stream, sadly. Which I know just disappoints everyone greatly. We'll do, like, groundskeeping building all the way back here in the corner. And then what's that get me up to? 120. And my capacity is 1,050. I just don't want her feeling trapped in here, and, you know, kitties need to not feel trapped. Need to feel safe and that they have their roam of things, except at night when I gladly make her feel trapped so we can all get some peace and quiet and sleep. Because otherwise she would terrorize the whole house at night. Because it's so funny, even though she's been able to be in here the past 2 days, she has still chosen to just lay in the window all day and sun herself. That's all she has done. And then once the sunbeams go away, then she comes out and starts pestering everybody. Because of course, because she's a cat, and that's what cats do. There, those are lined up nicely. So that's 300, 300. That gives me 1,600 and 2,000, cool. And we've got 1,800 eligible in town, so they will now all be able to come over here. It meets the attractiveness perfectly. And we are going to give them, we've got enough money. We're going to give them an IT and engineering grant. And now I can finally unpause the game and do the rest of my landscaping, because now students can get here. And hopefully, oh, well, once it has water, they can get here. Universities don't work without water. Something about people needing to flush the toilets, wash their hands, because there's a pandemic, I don't know. So needy. I'm hoping, yeah, it's not going to get them all. So what we'll do is we'll follow this path. Just run that like that. Cool. Cool. So those multiple problems should go away. But one of the perks of getting all the stuff cat-proof, you may notice you don't see the microphone anymore. Because it always used to come in right next to the camera. Like right here where my hand is, the microphone would kind of come in at that line. Well, since I had to take everything apart anyway and unplug everything, I was finally able to move the microphone directly. Like the arm is directly straight in front of me now. So it only has to come up and over the monitor. So it's like right, like that little bit, I'm touching it. But it's off camera now. And it's up, so it's not going to pick up reflections off of the monitor anymore. So it should sound better. Why are you still complaining to no water? Thank you. So now we need to do some landscaping. Or some terrain management, really. So I'm going to grab that node, that node, that node. And make this a slope. And then I want to do the same thing on that side. I'm going to make that a slope. And then I'm going to try my best with this tool. Okay, click the secondary mouse button to set the slope location. Then click with the primary button to adjust. If I understand that correctly, that means I set it because that's the height I want, and then I click from here, and it will just, oh my god, it works. It really works. It makes a nice, what's it called? The slope terrain tool. It actually is making a nice slope for me. I'll be damned. Oh, hi. I've never gotten this to work before, but I've been actually watching some things about it. So we get a little bit higher over here. So now I need to go here and do it again. I'm going to have to do it pretty much each terrain line. But that's okay. I don't mind doing that. So then we'll set it here. We'll do this section. And it works so well once you finally understand it. Holy crap. I am so amazed. I have always struggled with this slope terrain tool. I don't want it to be perfect. We're just going to do like trees and a path or two through here. Make it just kind of a natural looking area. Okay, so I shouldn't have done that up there because then that changed my slope. Okay. So let's put that back. Let's put this back. So anywhere I have that really sharp crease means that I shouldn't have messed with it because I changed my slope. Still have a pretty sharp line there. I'm not really sure what to do about that. Like, I don't really know how to get rid of that. I just do the slope tool every single line and then try to stay true to that line. It should give me consistency I'm looking for. I wish we had some sloped assets in the game. That would be really cool. There. That looks so much better. Awesome. And then for up here on this bit, I don't have to worry about it because I can just incorporate that back into the terrain. So I bring my level tool in, I can grab this, and then just to be able to give me something to work with, make a big border. Big border. Even though it's rising really far up on that side, I want a big all the way around. Because then what you do is you come in with the soften terrain tool, bring that up, leave it fairly, yeah, you want it with the feathery edges, and then you just feather down. If I had done this right up against here, it would have created really sharp lines, and it still might. I still might be a little close. Basically, as this line right here starts approaching the road, I run the risk of getting those really sharp creases in the terrain. This side won't be nearly as bad because it has a lot more space to run off. Let's go ahead and see if I can't bring some of this down so that we don't have such a drastic drop here. Whole lot that I'm gonna be able to do beyond that, but it's a pretty gentle hill. I mean, it's a steep hill, but it's a gentle hill now, so that should work. And then again, we can always put, like, you know, some trees or park or something behind it. So I don't know, maybe it is a pretty steep hill, but it'll work. Okay, cool. How many people do we have attending? Awesome. 875. We have 1,800 that are eligible. We probably should start thinking about mass transit then, because I think that's a big reason we're not getting a lot of people. It's really dark in the game. Let's, there we go. Let's bring that up. Oh, it's because it was like at sunset. Okay then, let's put that back where it was. Go into game settings. Go into gameplay, use day-night cycle, but then put this at paused, and then just get the time of day that I want here. Now we can just, there, we got some nice shadows, some nice light. That works. Cool. I love that mod. It's quite nice. And we've got a massive underemployment problem. But we don't have a big demand for residential. It's kind of curious. So we need to up this guy's entertainment level. It did upgrade a minute ago, though, so we should have new toys to play with here. We do. We have the park chessboard, which I think I'd like to just... I don't know where I want them. Let's put one, like, right back here, but I don't want it to, like, be directly in somebody's backyard. And then I don't have anywhere that I can put the piers because there's no water here, but that might have, yeah, that got us to where we need to be. And then we'll screen this off with some trees and such. I do like the houses inside the park. I think it's kind of a nice look. And then we'll find something to put here. I don't know what yet. I hear a lot of upgrading taking place. Oh, there we go. There comes our residential demand. Sadly, I have nowhere to put the people yet because I haven't gotten that far. We could start buying up more land as well. I think I'd like to go over here just so I can change this intersection. But if I go here, I can expand this neighborhood. Oh, we also have a death wave. What's going on with death care? 58 deceased. We've got plenty of space. We don't have crematoriums for quite a while. We won't have those for a long time. I'm a bit concerned that the trade school's way over here. Oh, I just got disconnected from chat and Twitch. Awesome. Well, I'm back in chat. All right, there we go. Yeah, we're connected. What's my bit rate? Not showing me at the moment. There we go. Yeah, we're reconnected. Nice strong connection. So we should be good to go. And I heard Discord reconnect as well. What's really weird is I saw you say "uh-oh" over here on my OBS preview of the chat widget. I did not see it in chat. So somebody throw a message in chat for me real quick, please. Just so I can make sure my chat that I can actually see out of the corner of my eye is working. Please and thank you. I had a little bit of a hiccup about 3 hours ago too, so I don't know what's going on. We might have lost everybody when that happened. If you were in chat with me, please say hello. There we go. Thanks, Donkey. Everything working for you, buddy? Does it look good? Oh god, I forgot to turn that off. Nightbot. I knew there was something I would forget to disable from the subathon. Timers, Nightbot, disable that one. There we go. Done. So yeah, chat looking good. Stream looking good. We good? We solid? Somebody give me some feedback, please. All set. Cool. Thank you. I think what I'd like to do here is bring my collector to here. Wait, what line does it go to? Bring my collector to here and then bring it over to meet that one. And then do just some local roads that kind of follow my terrain. And see if we can't maybe even get some nice beachfront properties. Yeah. So let's do that. I've learned a lot from City Planner Plays about respecting topography and how to build around it and just make things look generally better. So I'm going to want a T-junction here. So I'm going to back this off a little bit. And of course that turns that off. And I'm going to bring in a straightish road right there. Yeah, that'll work. Actually, I can do better. Instead of putting it, yeah, there, I want it there. About there. Because that'll make it a little easier to smooth out. And then I want this to come down at a 90-degree here. So we've got this node right here. And then that gives us a T-junction, which is, you know, a better junction to have for traffic. And then we're just going to kind of follow this topographical line right here as best we can. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to be good. That's all. There we go. And then from here, we will come straight down. And there is quite a slope on that, but I'm okay with that. And then here, we just need to do a little terrain work. Just to get rid of that massive ledge. So again, you want to come in with your level terrain tool. Pick a spot and just give yourself a ledge to the side. The more you have, the easier it is. I'd like to not completely ruin the beach front right there. Like this little corner, I would like to actually get some homes right there down by the water. Or maybe even some recreational things. We'll do that. That should give me enough to work with. And then we come back in, slightly bigger brush, and smooth right to where the brush is almost touching the road. Should just smooth this hillside right out. You know, a little close there. I'm not okay with that. So actually we started getting a little close back here. Do we live with it or do we fix it? I think we live with it. No, we fix it. Yeah, I want to fix it. So bring that back in. Once again, give myself a little bit more space to work with at this time. Part of the problem is this road right here is not flat. So we can deal with that by grabbing that level and just making this all that level. Now come in with our soften tool. Do our best to preserve that beach. It's a small beach, but it's there. I want to keep it. In fact, we won't be putting anything in on this side of the road where I'm currently smoothing. Nothing will go in there. Just run that all the way back. By the way, Obi-Wan, saw you put the uh-oh in there. No, Worf, it was me. My internet's been having issues off and on today. I thought it had cleared up, but obviously not. Yeah. Anyways, how you doing, Obi-Wan, if you're still out there? Still a bit of a bumpy ledge there. I'll live with it. And then I just want to clean up here as well. Leading up to the road. Just to make that look a little less like we just plopped a road down, which is exactly what we did. But we don't want it to look like that's what we did. We're in lurk mode. Welcome to lurk mode, sir. Alright, cool. And then this gives us another big area to work with here. So I want to figure out where this needs to terminate. And to do that, I'm going to bring our bicycle path on out. in a nice straight line. And I'm just going to bring it way down here. And then we're going to grab our 2-lane road, go back into this view. And I'd like these to, again, be at a 90 degrees. So I think I'm going to ignore my topography in this instance and just connect these up. And then that's not too bad, actually. There's no big slope there. We just got to fix this little bit here. And then get rid of all that. So, again, we'll level out a ridge. Very carefully hit the smooth tool so we don't impact that beachfront. I want this beachfront. As best as I'm going to be able to keep it, it's going to be tricky. They always are. So it goes... Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 off of the dot there. So, hard to see. 1, 2, 3, 5. We're in the water, so we want to go like midpoint of that. And hopefully this will give us a nice beachfront road. It's not going to completely eroded that, or washed that beach out. This is always tricky. Always, always, always tricky. Okay, so let's get rid of that. And then instead, let's try for this line. Come on. Let's try right here on this line. I like it to kind of follow the curve of the road up there, roughly. Which is, God, it's so hard to see. Where is this one? It's not showing me. Oh, there it is. I don't love that. I really don't. Let's see what we can do here to make this look a little better. We have to bring our brush sizes way down. I don't know why I have the game paused. It doesn't need to be. If I go here, this will still give me the beach, the sandy color. It's always dangerous to mess with terrain. Right at the edge of the water, you can wind up causing a massive flood. I'm just going to level this whole spot here. Kind of following that line right here, roughly. And work this around. We're no longer going off the guideline of up there. We're just kind of putting our own road down now. And now that's sunk in a lot, and I don't quite get why. Yeah, now we've got a sand dune. Get with that. And then I just want to bring this on around. Actually, you can go straight. Yeah, that's be fine. And I want it to connect up to here to our collector. At roughly a 90. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then I want to try to fill in at least one more road. Doesn't have to be exact. I like it to be close. And we just need a way to connect these. Slope too steep right there, so we may just have to have a cul-de-sac. I don't like that. But that is a pretty big elevation change right there. So we might just have to be okay with it. Also gonna have to be okay with this nasty hill here. Because I need to make some room here so that we can zone. I'm gonna bring our brush size way down. I'm going to grab this level, and I'm going to push this back just about as far as I can get away with. Maybe make it nice and sharp here. There we go. So basically, we're going to have 2 tiers of properties that overlook the water. By putting this one down so much lower, these guys will still have a nice ocean view as well. As will, actually, we get 3 tiers. So all the commercial that's going to go up here will have a nice view of the water as well. I wish I had, like, the proper retaining walls in this game. So I could just throw a retaining wall on this. That would be really nice. I don't know that it would let me put a key wall in there. A K wall. It's a key wall, right? Nice. I'm gonna level this off and then we're gonna smooth it down. Go, and then we're gonna go back to our softer brush. There it is. And make it a little bit bigger. And then we just want to bring this down. So we're not going to put anything on the side of the road. This is going to be tricky over here to make this look a little better. We might have to hide that with some landscaping. We are getting a bit of water in right here. What I want to do... Oh, hi. We reached 10,000 while I wasn't paying attention. We'll check on what those rewards were in just a minute. What I want to do is bring everything to the height of this node right there. So that that is all nice and flat. I shouldn't get any more flooding. That was just kind of because I had been playing with the train. Barring a tsunami or something like that, we should be okay. So yeah, we've definitely done a number on the terrain here. Let's see if we can make this little corner just look a little bit better. It's a little bit. We do lose some zoning because of that, but again, I think I'm alright with that. And up here, we've got really small zones, and it's not quite what I'm going for. So we're going to terrace again. Smaller brush size. Get rid of a little bit of this. This is just going to be a very terraced neighborhood. Don't need to go this far back, but I'm going to go this far back. I'm going to try something. I'm going to try smoothing it out from the wrong edge. See if I can't get the size lots I want this way. Closer. We still lose a lot right there. I might be able to fix that, though. There's a tool. Here, which one is it? Zoning update. There we go. That's it. You just, yeah, you click. Click again. And it fixes it. We've got a bit of a gap there. I would like this to have the zoning, not this side here. Yeah, there we go. Same thing here. I'd like this to have the zoning, not here. Yeah, that works. Cool. Cool. That should get us done. About that. Okay, awesome. How many people do we have going to school? Only 500 out of... Well, there's only 800 available now. Slowly but surely, people are getting educated. And slowly but surely, we are getting some of the jobs filled. Not super quick, mind you, but it is happening. It's kind of cool that we hit a new level without me really even trying. So, with Small City, we got... oh, good. These are going to really help the city right here. Awesome. Then we got monorails, trains, the yoga garden, which is a nice thing to have, dams, which I don't think I'm going to do, hydroelectric dams. So, right now we're making 30 grand a week. I'm going to speed up time. Because I am going to turn on all 4 of these. These do a lot of things to increase the amount of goods that industry is producing. The amount of stuff that commercial sells. And then by doing high-tech housing, we improve the land value significantly. So what we should see is a lot of upgrades and a lot more money. Yeah, we've already we've gained close to 20,000 a week already. I have a Dr. Pepper there, but all it really wants water. So this should help us see a bit of a population boom. This should get us to like 11,000, maybe 11,500. Let's check our services. Elementary schools are a bit low, and it's kind of over here that is our problem. I am going to pause while I'm doing some things here. First things first, I want to change this to a bicycling road so that our bicycle lane continues all the way down to here. And I'm going to have to leave it there too so that they've got a connection there. I can always just do a path, I guess. And this one could have some trees up here just for land value's sake. Now let's do that. We'll put in a path. I'm pretty sure I can get a path to go down that where I couldn't get a street. So we'll just go right like this. Space occupied. Don't you worry about that. I have a way to fix that. Alright. Like that. That is a terrifyingly steep path. Let's see if I can slope a path. I don't know if you can or not. I guess not. It's a self-leveling thing. It doesn't... Like, it levels like... No, this one is a conforming path. Which one's the self-leveling path? I think it's the ones for the schools. Find out and upgrade that. Yeah, that's a self-leveling path. So now if I replace that... Also, I don't want to move the whole thing. I just want this node. I just want to move it back a little bit. There we go. That way it's a little bit more in the middle. So the two ends, there we go. Yeah, the two ends are about the same now. And then this doesn't have to be flat right here. What I can do with this is go into node controller. Click on that, oh dear, and slope it. So now the whole thing is one big slope. It is terrifying, but this is for our really adventurous cyclists. Adventurous cyclists, I can English. You know, the ones who really want to challenge. Really want to feel the burn. So, roads. We need roads, because where we're going, we definitely need roads. So, we do... What was it we were doing? Oh, that one needs to be a bicycle lane. Oopsie. Also, should probably be on the ground. There we go. Carry this over to there. I don't think we're going to be able to fit. Yeah, we won't be able to fit another one, but we can bring this out and make it connect. I really think this needs to be a connection, though, because this is a really long block right here. Yeah, this really needs to be a connection. Western Anarchy, back off. Do I want this to be bicycle lanes out here? Not for now. We can worry about that some other time, because right now they go back there into that neighborhood just fine. Whoa. Jumpy mouse. Okay, so then back to the one with trees, which is what we're on. Excellent. I'd really rather not get rid of those rocks. I don't like keeping them. They're pretty. They make nice decorations for things like parks where nothing else would fit. Beautiful. Beautiful. Then continue zoning out. Here in a minute, we're going to run into a problem. In fact, we are running into that problem right now, so I want to figure out where this goes. Go and bring this one down as well. And do one there, and then here... I think I will... Actually, that needs to be a bicycle road. We'll do every other one. Just to make sure we have really good connectivity for the bicycle paths. Let's... They can go up there and around if they want to go that way. Or I could give them a zigzag up through there. That'd be kind of silly, I think. I want to try to make this road... Here, this road... I want to do it kind of in the center here. Curve, there we go. And then just out as close to a 90 as I can get. That works. Leaves a little bit of gaps there, so we have some slightly larger lot sizes. Actually, hold on. Take all that back. We're gonna do something else first. First, we're gonna bring these through and see where these go. Then we're gonna do this road. Bring it out to there and then bring it up. Like there and around like that. Doesn't have to be perfect, just has to be decent. And that leaves a big gap here, but I'm okay with that. I'm not okay with what it's done to our terrain here, so I guess I'm just going to leave it and we're just going to have some bigger lot sizes here. I could probably get away with bringing these straight down though. Straight down, then immediately draws it at an angle. This probably won't be too big of a disruption in the terrain. Not too bad. And then let's just go ahead and connect these as well. Like that one there. That one right there. And then our next connection's there. So if I go here, that kind of breaks it up a little bit. I know those aren't 90 degrees, but whatever. I'll live. And then that's just going to be a nice big area, and that's just going to be a nice big area, and so is that, and I don't know what we're going to do up there yet. So let's get water into this area, and let's also briefly get rid of this. Since we've extended our grid, I'd like to follow our grid for water. Yeah, I can't even, we're not even on underneath this street properly. There we go. And I'll just go straight up to there and then over here down to here. There, and I think we were connecting up the backside. Oops. This here. Bring this up. There and there, and then we'll see about what these curvy boys need. It's going to be a bit more of a challenge. I think we can do it. I think it'll be alright. Let's turn off all these road guidelines. And just roughly get this down the center of the street here. And we'll see what we're looking at after that. And then I want to do the same down here. In my free time, I've been playing a little bit of the game on a winter map, and I keep thinking, no, I can't use these pipes. You have to have the heated pipes for this map, but then I remember different save. So let's bring a branch off here and see what it does. Actually, yeah, I gotta go all the way to there to get the whole thing. You're talking about space already occupied. Yeah, I'm trying to build a... It's kind of dumb, but whatever. And then I'll turn these back off. Try to get this positioned back into the middle of the road. Ooh. Lovely. And that gets all of almost all that up in there. Not quite everything. Bring this down to here. It's right there, and then up. And give ourselves a redundant connection. So we just have this little section here that isn't covered. So what we're going to do is create a redundant connection there, and then we'll worry about that little area later. What I want to do now is, I don't know why I had it paused that whole time, is let it run for a minute. Weren't you at 2 stars? No, it was a park that was at 2 stars. Yeah, never mind. Advertisement campaign is on. I want to let this just run for just a minute. We'll let people upgrade and see what we get. Because I think we'll do really well. We are also coming up to the end of an academic year, so we're going to be able to upgrade this as well. We have a... Oh, that's right. I was gridding all this off to put a school in. And then didn't do it because we really need one, like, right here in this corner to help these people out. There's just a big gap between all the schools for them. That, yeah, then instantly we start seeing people upgrade because they've got coverage now. Yeah, we don't have the... We've got pretty spotty coverage in some areas. Granted, a lot of this is commercial up here, so that's okay. Let's get them a park. We like to put small playgrounds right in there. And then for education, now we've got plenty of room. We've got extra 400. High school also looking a little slim. Our coverage is missing most, kind of down here. I'm going to throw one in right here. And then we might do... God, that really cuts into that terrain right there, doesn't it? I was afraid of that. We might do some sort of, like, sports complex or something here, but for now... Yeah, we can throw in, like, the big tennis court complex. Be like, this is the high school where tennis really matters. Yeah, I like that. I downloaded that from the Steam Workshop, and I really like it. There's 2 different variations on it, and they both look really good. Let's level this off. Do the best we can to salvage some of this. Here, right by the school, not a lot we can do. We'll just wind up hiding it behind the tree. In fact, it's one of our bigger trees that's on this map. Just that one. What are you? Doesn't tell me. That is not the tree I selected. Oh, this problem was solved. It was working fine on my other map. I'd select a tree, it'd give me the right tree. Well, that's that tree, but that's not the tree I want. I want that tree. It just keeps giving me the wrong tree. Oh, God. Now I gotta figure out what tree that is. It's pretty tall, so let's go to our tall species. Is there a way for me to exclude? Yeah, just the Skylines. So this is a vanilla map I'm playing on. That tree? No. That tree, no. So maybe it's a medium-sized tree. I hate this find the tree game. Small tree? It's like that, but bigger. Oh, maybe it is a, oh, and then I just exited. Maybe it is one of the workshop trees, and I didn't think it was. I really like it to match. What I'm going for here. I mean, the tree has to exist in my game. It's right there in the map. So we know it's something we have an asset for. And yet... nothing. Keep hitting escape. I'm resting my finger on there. I guess the closest we have is the alder tree. Where is that one? Yeah. Alright, fine. Alder tree it is. Where's the high school? There it is. So what we can do to hide this ugly cliff is just trees and then some bushes. A lot of creators use these short grasses or these high vegetations. I just don't like them. I prefer small bushes. And if you're gonna go for high vegetation, let's go for high vegetation and put a bunch of bushes everywhere. We'll start with some... actually, we'll do one big one in the middle. Yeah, and maybe another one right there. And then we'll do some smaller ones. Kind of taper it off. Just hide this quite a bit here. And that gets it hidden on that side for the most part. And same back here. Cool. Awesome. So how are we doing now on school capacity? Fantastic. And we're also increasing our university needs at a greater rate than we're actually growing as a city. So that means we're getting more people through elementary, and just elementary, that's high school. Only, what, 46% of our citizens have graduated high school? Full 25% are uneducated, which is terrifying. I mean, do you want to be the mayor of a city that has a 25% uneducated workforce? Alright, so now the school's all about attractiveness and stuff like that. We are going to give them another IT and engineering grant, because that's just, you know, what I favor. And then we need to bring it up to an attractiveness score of 450 from 200. And as usual, we're going to cheat with fountains and statues and stuff. That just fits there. Cool. Because fountains add quite a bit. So those were 50 each. So I just need to add 100 capacity to the school, which I can do. I thought I had another thing. We'll add 200 capacity then, and we'll just be a little over. Or not capacity, beauty is what we're adding. I was thinking capacity. Never mind. We need pretty things, so yeah, get rid of that. That didn't do anything for us. That brought us up 25. Boo. Why are you underground? Stop being underground. We're just gonna spam fountains like always. It's just easy. So that should do it. Those four. Yep. Perfect. It's a lovely campus. Not really, but it will be when we're done with it. Right now, it's all about getting it upgraded. Are people driving all the way back here? Are they going to the groundskeepers? Weird. So a town of 11,000. Should we start thinking about mass transit? I don't know. I do know that I want something nice. Go here. I just don't know what, because it's all going to mess with the train quite a bit. Like, no matter what we put there, it's going to flatten the train. And then we're going to have that massive forward ledge. But it kind of looks like a retaining wall since it's eating into the sidewalk, which might not be the worst of looks. But I don't like it. Especially since we spent all that time making that nice and smooth. We may just turn this into our own little thing then. Yeah, let's do that. Let's grab the trade school walkway. And start like... Yeah, I want to freeform it. Start like there. We'll come down. Let's go a little farther out. There we go. We'll come down. Swoop like that. And then swoop back up. And then right here at the center, we will kind of swoop that way. And then we will swoop that way. And that gives our Sims... There are Sims with the C, believe it or not, in City Skylines. That gives them an even easier path up into the school. And then we can just decorate that with miscellaneous park decorations that we have. Maybe we could do a nice little covered pavilion there with a fountain. Oh, where's that larger fountain? Just have like a fountain just opposite it. That's quite cute. We can add benches because this doesn't have the most benches. We could add in some food trucks and newsstands and kiosks. So let's dot a couple of those around here so you can get like your newspaper. You can pick up some food. And you can pick up, I guess, more newspapers. And then just opposite, we could have some nice little picnic tables. Just to give you a little spot to enjoy the meal you just purchased. There you go. And we'll throw in a little trash bin right here. That's nice. Whoops. I keep hitting escape. I usually leave my finger over escape, so I'm used to hitting escape when I'm done with stuff, but then sometimes when I shift around, it, well, yeah, you just saw what it does. I don't really know that we need a whole lot more there. And I think as long as we stick to some shorter trees down in this area, we'll be alright. I'm almost tempted. Yeah, these are huge. Never mind. So I'm almost tempted to try to put it in one of the parks, but again, it's just going to flatten everything. Ooh, that's a lovely fountain. We could do those, like, one each corner. We could be just make it as though a benefactor of the trade school wanted a fountain. Oh, but is it not animated? Well, that's ugly. Why would you do that and not animate that? It's just... I'm pretty sure this one's animated. To a degree. The water is animated, but it doesn't trickle. So then anyways, shorter trees. Maybe we stick with just tree with leaves, number one. Just kind of come through here, soften this up, bring our brush strength down, bring our size up. Just kind of dot a few of these in. And then grab another one and dot a few of those in. I want to overdo it. And then I want to see, let's see, what tree is this that's growing along the path? See if we can't figure that out. Should be able to. Not that guy. That guy. I think it would be just a pretty generic tree. Well, there's the tree we were looking for earlier. Oh, there's the elder. Never mind. It's not the tree we were looking for earlier. Is that a large tree that's there? This one. That one either. But I do like this one. Small beech tree. I think I want to do it down here. I don't want it perfectly in a straight line. I don't think that's... I mean, obviously landscape architects do like to plant things in lines. But I think trees in City Skylines, and sorry I'm not using the prop line tool. I just think you don't want trees. Bushes, things like that, sure, fine. Put them in a straight line. But trees in an exact straight line, unless they're small, decorative trees like those in the path, I just think they don't look right. Every time I see another content creator do it, I'm just always like, stop that. You know what else we could put around here would be some fencing. What fence do we have that would look really nice at a trade school? There's the forestry fence. That's not a bad fence. Yeah, I dig that. We're gonna use that. Cool, let's turn our angle back on. Leave everything else off. Road guidelines. Notice that's going to put it where I don't want it. I want it right there on the edge. So, road length. Start it right here. Bring it all the way down to the corner. No, I don't want road length either. I want to just manually do this, I guess. That right to there. That's a pretty straight line. And then bring it up here. And then pick that up. Which is where I do need road guidelines. It's not let me get that, so just gonna have to eyeball it. Why are we having problems here? Oh, something just burned down and went crash. Oh, our dormitories, great. Or no, our, what's back there? What? Two fountains burned down. Really? A thing that has water gushing forth from it burned down? Okay, sure. Whatever you say, game. Where did this one... I guess we didn't do that one yet. And up to right there. And there, that gives us a nice little fence to protect the park. What's the park need protected from? Apparently fountains that burn down. So now we just got to pay for 2 new fountains. It's okay, well, because we have the money. 1, 2. That should keep our getting a score. It does. Awesome. I'd like to see some more of this tree up here. That's... I click it. The wrong tree again. What tree did you give me? Small beech again. Yeah, I want the alder tree. It's a little bit smaller, I think. I just kind of want to dot these in here. I'm going to do it manually because it wasn't placing enough when I did it myself. We'll just fill this up. Again, I just want a nice green area here leading up to the trade school. You can still see the trade school from down here because it sits up so high. Even though there's trees, you can see its dome. Not a big deal. And you would think with an area like this, the city would probably keep along the paths and the roads. Actually, probably not even along the roads since there's a fence there. Probably just on the paths would be well manicured, whereas as you got into the deeper wooded areas, you'd probably start seeing some vegetation grow up. So that's a place where you can really start using, in my opinion, the large vegetation. We're going to say that, you know, the trade school has a forestry division, so then, you know, these trees. There we go. So then let's go through with the high vegetation. Just over as we get away from path. So, well, that's kind of by the path. Oops. Let's do the corner. And I didn't do it that way. And then some low vegetation closer to the path. So that, you know, they keep right up to the tree line, really well maintained. And then you start seeing a little bit higher grasses. And then as you get to the fence, it's pretty tall grasses. I think this will work and give me what I want. Let's see how that looks. So you walk up into the gate. Yeah, I think that looks good. We've got just a little bit of high vegetation or low vegetation, and then if you look back in there, it does start getting thicker and denser. Awesome. I don't know why I keep pausing the game. Cool. We've got 1,100 people in the school. We've got capacity to 2,050. So all our schools are looking fine. How is our health care? Really strong over there. It starts to wane over here a bit. So let's look at getting some clinics and things in. That really did nothing for over there, did it? Same for fire coverage. Yeah, it's about the same. Put that firehouse right here. And police coverage, obviously, we're going to need 2. So we're going to drop him there. And then, how's our postal coverage? It's good. We have 2 post offices. In a town of 12,000, it's sufficient. Our next milestone is 16,000. I still haven't zoned anything. We've grown 2,000 from just turning on those 2 policies. We still have a death wave. Where is the cemetery? It was over here, right? Thought it was. Oh, it's right here. God. It's just that all the cars are in use. What's our average health then? 78%. It may just be people getting sick. So we've got elder care there, which gives me a lot of really nice overlap to the majority of the city. We could do another one down here. We're going to be losing so much space to just the water. But I'd rather do that than leave this huge area down here with any elder care. Go, and that should also somewhat raise land values out here. It does count as a service. Yeah, it's pulling that green on out towards it. Nice. So if that's our capacity for elementary schools, we could probably use... Oh, the wrong thing. We could probably use one more back here because there's just no coverage. And high school, I think we'll be okay. High school has better coverage because it has a much higher capacity. So, how much upgrading did they get done? Quite a bit. I'm seeing a lot of level 4 and level 5 homes, which is very encouraging. The dark green is a level 5 home. They pay more taxes, which is always good. Plus, they can cram in a few more people. Because obviously, if they can afford the taxes, they can, I guess, afford more mouths to feed. I don't know. Yeah, I don't really understand why the hearses are having trouble keeping up. I'm not going to mess with it. We're just going to leave that cemetery alone. Getting close to our next school year, we did give them a grant, but what we didn't do was bump this up so that they have better hopes of getting that. It is going to cost us a lot, 20 grand. We can afford it. So you now need an entertainment value of 720. And we have to accomplish that pretty much with just gazebos. So we're going to gazebo and gazebo and gazebo and see what that did. So that did it. 3 gazebos. Good to know. Still hearing a lot of upgrading taking place. Not as much as when we first turned on our 3 really beneficial policies, but still better than we had. Potentially going slow with this city. Oh, you're up to 4 stars. You need basically 100 more workers. You have the slots, so if I just don't put any new jobs, as more people move in, we should get that. We're up to 12% unemployment. I don't know why we're not seeing more out there. Actually, with 12% unemployment, why do we have so many places? Oh, we don't have enough highly educated people. That would explain it. Is that really a dirt road still? Is it not going to let me upgrade it? Because, yeah, outside city limits. Okay. Did we unlock a new tile with that one last one? No, we didn't. Did we unlock one with this one? We do. So I really want to fix this interchange. It's not good. It just isn't good. But right now, it's outside of our city limits, so I can't touch it. All right, with so many people now upgraded, we are going to go through and start zoning. So I want commercial, as always, along the main drag. Commercial likes having that exposure. There you go, and then I just want to get rid of that back, and that. This. Here. And I may go ahead and fill in. Actually, we could have left that in right there. I don't think I'm going to zone to this side of the hill until it gets up here where it won't be as drastic. So for now, these are going to be some shops with incredibly good views. Like, terrifyingly good views. There we go. That's all the farther I'm going to go. Actually, that's all the farther I'm going to go. So we need to figure out something to do with this area. And I have an idea of what I want to do. It may require killing off a road here in a minute, though. That we've already built. I do believe I just heard the school upgrade. Right. Just angled in. No, it's the angle that's causing my problem, so I'm going to have to freehand this whole thing here. So overlapping. That's overlapping. That's not overlapping, but it's leaving a blank. Sorry. I can deal with blanks. And then map this to about there, and then down. Like so. And we could maybe even run a little road in between these guys. Just for some extra access. Same thing right here. I want this one to be straight. There we go. And here, I think I'm okay with it just having the extra space. I know I am okay with that over here. This doesn't bother me to have those gaps. We can fill it with trees. Or I could also put in a decent sized park. Maybe. Possibly, yeah. It'll occupy a big chunk of that. Sweet. And that might be the only thing I put in that whole area. I think it looks nice. We are going to go back to the cement path. Because you're supposed to be able to build off this. Even if it's not cooperating. I'll turn those back on. Thank you. That one up there is connected. That one connected. And then here on this side. Bring it straight out. But then right down like that. Something similar here, but going this way first. There, and that frames those nicely. However, we now have an extra tile, and I would like to utilize it. Oh, let's get in some residential. I'm intentionally not adding jobs right now because I want to drive a big chunk of our workforce out to our oil industry. Because its output has already exceeded the next upgrade, but we're down now by 120 workers. It's down because I just gave them a lot of new commercial jobs. So they're going to go work there instead. Which, you know, kind of sucks, but you just have to deal with it. Oh, you didn't upgrade. Okay. You didn't get your academic work. There you go. They gobbled up all of that pretty quick. But they're not really touching any of the residential I zoned in. I mean, slowly but surely they're building houses, but not as quickly as I'd like to see. I almost wonder if I shouldn't do cemetery over on this side of town. Just to prevent another death wave. That'll also make them feel as though they have more city services, because they do. I'd like to fit in a bus depot somewhere, but I don't know that I have room for it right here. Garbage is looking good. We're up by 50,000 units. Where could I get a bus depot? Also, how did my fence get broken? And last week, we just used Move It to merge these two together and make it look like one cohesive fence there. Cool. Getting sleepy. I didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night. Imagine that, me not getting a lot of sleep. I don't really like that there's all these trees in the middle of an oil industry area, so we are going to just any tree will do. Bring that up just a bit. We're just gonna get rid of all greenery inside of our oil industry. Did I say forestry earlier? I meant oil. I'm not sure what I said. But there and there and there. some reason, it's having trouble deleting these bushes. So, what are those rocks? Oh, those are rocks. That's fine. I can handle getting rid of one or two teeny tiny rocks. So you are now, God, you're losing employees still. Stop that. You want to keep your employees. Big commercial demand, well, medium commercial demand. Starting to see a little bit of demand for offices. Not building them. I mean, I could do the high-rise band, but I just don't think they would look right over here. Excuse me. So, let's start thinking about amenities down here. Just some nice things. Oh, I like that with the fishing island right out there by the rocks. It'd be a good place to catch some fish, I would assume. I don't really know, because I don't know the first thing about catching fish. And then we've got the restaurant here. Have it right here overlooking that set of rocks. Because why not? And if we can fit them. I don't hate it, but I don't love it either for beach volleyball. Let's try the skate park instead. That's massive, never mind. I also wonder if I do the jet ski rental. Is it going to be the thing where they break their legs to get in it? Don't know, because it can't get close enough to the road, which means the marina probably can't either. No. So we'll just have the fishing island there. That guy right there. So we've got residential up there. I want, or commercial up there. I want this tier here to be residential, and then all of this, but only 3 deep, not 4. Some of them only 2. Just so we get a variety of houses. So houses along there. And again, that's just their view, is out across the water. How goes the city? Slowly, but intentionally slowly. I'm trying new stuff, experimenting with some different ideas for growth. We have a lot of industry. Excuse me, a lot of industry traffic. Are we importing a lot of stuff? Not really. We've got a pretty good balance on imports to exports. Any disasters? Not yet. Well, we did have that earthquake last week. It opened up a major fault line over here that we bought some fill dirt and took care of that. So, how are we getting more people through? Slowly but surely, we're starting to get our population through all the different schools. It is definitely taking a while, though. To encourage it, I am going to add a nice suburban library. That works. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, it's actually getting some upgrades going, putting that library in. Nice. What's our service coverage like down here? Good. Down here, it's not the best. I thought I put another clinic in. What we're going to do is we're going to have like a little wellness center in the middle of this neighborhood here. We're going to have a clinic, but then we're also going to have a community pool and a sports hall and gymnasium. And then even a yoga garden, if it'll fit somewhere in here nicely. Yeah, just a nice little wellness area where people can come in and relax and exercise and all that good stuff. We'll even give them a sauna. Why not? Let's live big. There. Cool. That's just kind of over here in the middle of a residential area. So it's like the community area. excuse me, if I had put it over in a commercial area, that would have made it more like a city-wide thing. But I really want it to be thought of as for this area. Not that people from all across the city won't come use it, but just try to tell a little bit of a story. Now that I look at this, these trees might just be too tall. Let's grab a person. Just going in the right direction and go in first person mode. Hey, Smoke, what's up, buddy? How you doing, Zach? Actually, no, that looks good. Could you have let me have a longer view than that? Here, let's get a cyclist. Stop trying to do a thing.
I'd gladly watch a minute of that.
Maxim, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's not a bad view of the trade school up there. From down here, you can just see it peeking over the edge. And then as you get closer, it kind of vanishes. And that works. I can dig it. So then as you enter the city, do you even see it? Since it's up higher? Just playing some GTA 5 before bed? Nice, dude. Let's go right about here. You don't really see much out that way. You can kind of spot the dome of it. That's right. I thought, God, when did we get all this traffic? And also, why did we get all this traffic? Probably because we don't have a train going through here yet. Our train line is way the hell back here. I wonder if I could get shipping going at least. I don't think I have boats unlocked yet. 30,000. Very disappointing. 16,000. We get another tile unlock. Yep, time. So our gridlock over by the entrance to the city has calmed down. GTA 5, is that a card game? Haha. Lately, it feels like gambling the way they've been doing some stuff. Rather not been doing some stuff that they should be doing. So while we missed putting a park here, we do have a lot of other amenities, but I am still going to put my playground in because you can't have one of those elementary schools without a playground. So elementary coverage, massive. High school coverage, okay. We've got 1,000 to play with. And then university, we've still got 1,000 to play with. So nice. I'd like to see that number of students increase because it means more money coming in for the school. This dude is holding steady on employees for the most part. I figured it would be doing better. Okay, that's the thing. Our unemployment dropped back off, which isn't a problem. But it does mean less people to go work out there, so we're gonna zone in some more residential. I don't want that to be residential. Yeah, we'll do some there and there, but not on that side. This to be commercial. And then all of this needs to be residential as well. Just gonna go ahead and fill out everything we have here. Does this area have water? It does now. Just that one little tiny corner. Let's not go on the side street there. Let's leave that open. Actually, I think I really don't want to put houses right on the main drag. It would just suck. I speak as someone who once lived right on the main drag. Now we could do some high density stuff right here, I suppose. And start working more towards a high density area. That's an option. So let's draw ourselves in a bit of a district here. I don't want it that big. Go right up here. Right up to there. Here, and then come up to this zone. That zone. Have it go right across here. Back down. I'm getting better at coloring inside the lines. You know, kind of jagged looking right here, so I'd like to fix that, but it's difficult to do where there's streets because it wants to kind of snap to the edge of the street, but that should get it. Cool. So Applegate Park, I am going to go into policies and do a high-rise ban on because we are going to allow just a few like apartment buildings basically to build here on the water's front. And then here and here, I'm not sure that I like how this is happening back here. With just those weird things jumping out of there. So let's see about maybe just dezoning that right there. And this one as well. And also here probably. Yeah, I want to dezone a lot of this. Just don't want it being all lumpy here. I know you just started building your house, and I'm now coming along and saying you can't build a house there, and there's why. Because I don't like that. So, sorry about the home you were planning on building. I'm sure it was your dream home, and I just destroyed your life savings. While also simultaneously crushing your dreams. We're almost at the end of an academic year. So we should get another upgrade on this, which means we can put in one of our other larger buildings and really get our capacity cranked up. However, my water bottle is almost empty, so I'm going to take just a couple minutes, guys, to run to the restroom and fill up my water bottle. So I'm going to leave you with a lovely view here. Actually, let's see. Let's go up to the trade school and look out over the city. There we go. That'll let you see quite a bit of the city, and I will be back in just a couple minutes. I kind of dig this permanent, like, late afternoon sun we have going on here. Looks nice. I like it. I also like the number of people that are walking here. It just makes it feel so alive. I really dig that. Hey, we did indeed get our upgrade, so I'm going to temporarily pause the game and demolish a lot of stuff. I know that seems counterproductive, but people are mad about it, but they'll get over it. Mainly because we just kicked a lot of students out of school, but they'll come right back. It's not a big deal. The reason I did that is because we unlocked another one of our large building. This boosts all income from commercial zones, so that's kind of cool. Kitty Cat, what is up? Thank you for the raid. You were last playing Art. How is Art? Are you still designing your emotes? I believe that's what you were up to the last time you were arting. You got an emote done this time. Nice, congrats. Is it online somewhere that you can share it so we can see it? Let's go right about there with that, and then this will be a nice little place to put. You'll have it in the view chat. Awesome, cool. I can't wait to see it. This will be a nice little place to put like our IT club and our book club, and then whatever other little club it is we get, just to kind of have them like down this little sidewalk here. So we just got to get our capacity's fine. The 2,050. That's all we need because we only have in the city 1,000 eligible anyway. But what we need to do is get our attractiveness score back up, which, there we go. We're not that far away. A fountain or two, and we're there. If I click the right button, that'd really help. We also have a new academic statue, so we're going to put that in. And see what that does for us. 370 out of 450, cool. What were we at before that? I don't remember. So what we'll do is come back here and just spam a couple more statues alongside the road. Just to get that number where it needs to be. Oh, it needs to be 900. Ouch. Okay, we'll spam a lot of them down the side of this road. 745. That should do it, yeah? Ah, 5 away. No way. There. We've got all the capacity that we need. We are far away on our academic works, though, so what we want to do is come in here. You don't really need to pay these dudes to be more than above 50%. If they have 50%, they'll get it. But it is nice to give them a grant. I mean, we should see our student population jump back up here pretty quick. Gina, what's up? How you doing? Well, I thought we'd see it jump back up really quick. It's taking a minute. I mean, we did tear down, you know, like the 2 dormitories. So all those students had to move out. Now they're coming back. There we go. So now we've got to get up to 1,200 students for our next upgrade. We don't even have that many eligible in our city, though. Oh, hopefully we will soon. How's the city? Apparently suffering a minor power outage. Oh, we have hydro, or we have geothermal. That's what I really want to use, is geothermal. I just don't have the space for it yet. How wide is it? Oh, wait. Oh, it's 5 wide. It won't fit right on the edge of the city. Actually, no, it would. It would be able to fit just right on the edge of the city, right? Am I looking at that right? Yeah, that road would come through right there. Oh, come on. No, that is so totally fine. Dang it. Well, another oil power plant it is. Where's it? Oh, wait. No, we're already using geothermal. Never mind. I didn't realize we had a spot for it. Silly me. I tried to get Lexi to come in here and say hello to everybody, but she wasn't having it. She's like, no, I'm good. Thanks, man. So, snobby kitties being snobby. Our pollution is getting dangerously close to our water supply. Like, dangerously close. Here's the amount. Hold on, I want to click on that and see it bigger. Why is that snapping? There must be water pipes right there. There is, okay. Let me pause here and get that. You did that yourself? That's impressive. I have 0 art skills. 0. That is really cool. I like it. I like little details with the different eye colors. And the different ear colors, but they're swapped. That is really, really well done. Congratulations. That looks fantastic. My emotes are thanks to Gina. She had some credits on, I think it was Shutterstock or something similar. And she got a bunch of stuff, cropped them down and everything for me. Just for from stock images. One of these days I'll pay somebody to create emotes for me so that we have our own unique emotes. I have seen what we use for my emotes in a couple of other places. Not in the other Twitch chats, but I have seen them in a couple other places. So I'd like something unique for the channel. God, this traffic. I think a lot of this is people moving in. Because we're still exporting more goods than we're importing. So, though that might change since I just tore down a bunch of industry. I have to see. Can that not be zoned? No. Okay. Just looking to see if there's anywhere else I could throw some industry in. The answer is not really, because we're probably going to need... Yeah, we're going to increase our garbage collection as well. There we go. It was getting the dizzy drunk expression that was hard. Well, I think you pulled it off really well. The only custom mode I have... Well, there's a few, but... Like, one's a Dr. Pepper bottle, where I literally just took a picture of a Dr. Pepper bottle and then cut it out in Photoshop. The one with the cat was easy. I clicked remove background, gone, and then it just left the cat's general shape. So that one was super easy. And then the one that's like the GTA crew emblem was pretty much done on Rockstar, though it has since been redone several times. Gina redid it. Found all the assets somehow. Amazes me. As much as I know commercial needs parking, I don't like having parking right coming into the city like that. Because when they go to leave, they'll block up traffic. As it is, I'm not happy with what's happening here. I can't wait till we hit 16,000 so I can buy that tile and fix this intersection. This is so bad. Oh my god, it's causing a backup all the way out to here. I mean, it's not that it funnels down and in like that. That'll work fine. It funnels down to 2 lanes. The problem is it does it from 3 lanes. So I need to redo this so it's 2 lanes all the way out. I just can't because that's outside of the city. Also, when they come in, they're really having to slow down for that corner. That needs to be more of a gentle slope in there. So we're going to make a much better interchange than this. I don't know. I don't even know what it looks like. The parking there makes it look that way. Yeah, because it looks like there's another line of traffic there. Now that's just parking all along the side there. All those cars are just parked. But there you can see somebody pulling out. He caused a problem when he came out. And there, that one just did the same thing, trying to come out of the building. So as much as I know they need parking, I really think I need to ban parking on this little section here, which is as easy as going into the mod and turning it on. And then that will help a little bit. They'll still use the parking that's on these buildings, and that's fine. But there won't be so many cars here. They'll have moved down to here and over here, maybe. I don't know. I just don't like having parking right there. Yeah, the cars will sometimes just drive through the building and they get a little confused sometimes. It happens. You know, it happens in real life too. Probably more often than we realize. But I'm intentionally growing this city rather slowly instead of a lot of rapid expansion, just to give us just a more organic approach to it. And these just won't go. I de-zoned their area a long time ago, and they're like, no sir. They're even upgrading. How are they upgrading? Look, get out of my city. It's de-zoned. Now I can come through. Yeah, you get a bit of a repeat of the same building over and over and over again, unless you just download a bajillion from the Steam Workshop. What can I say? The Sims in Skylines love their donuts and their, I don't even know how to say that, yakisoba. Their noodles. You have like 8 in a row. When that happens to me, I bulldoze. I do like these lower, like, assets like this. I like that a lot. In fact, I like that historical. That's kind of a nice looking building. Same for that. That looks really nice on that corner. So it can still upgrade. Oh, and see, this, go away. This looks beautiful as a corner building. And it's rare that it gets corner buildings right on its own. That looks really good as a corner building too, and I'd like some height on this corner. Maybe not. We're gonna make all 4 of those historical. And I think what I want to do is find an asset here. Where's the one that I want? I want the one that came with. Is that not what it's called? I thought it was just called Cinema. Do I not have it unlocked yet then? It's a custom building, or wait. It's one of these special buildings, I think. It's just a cinema. Maybe I haven't unlocked it yet. I had everything unlocked. Since I uninstalled and reinstalled the game, it didn't remember that I had everything unlocked, so I have to do it again. You double down and made them historic. You're like, fine. All the noodles belong to us. Where's the cinema asset? I know there is one. It's not one of these. I know there's a cinema asset. Is it under leisure? No. Not there. It's not there. It's not in this. No clue where that went. Alright, I'm just gonna go through here one more time. Because I want it. I think it'd look good right there since there's a cinema there. I think it'd look really good. So... where are you hiding? That's the casino, that's the golf club, that's the fantastic fountain, that's the luxury hotel, that's the zoo. That's the big stadium. That's the... oh, that's the music club. Broadcast building, fan zone. I don't know where it is. I have no clue. I didn't think it was one of these, though. We're starting to get into some pretty big buildings now. Huh. That's weird. Maybe it was a Steam Workshop item. Okay, I thought I had time passing disabled, but it seems like it's getting a little darker. So, are you going to stay stuck at 1107? I saw you trying to go to 1108, but we have paused that, sir. Cool. Also, do I have weather and disasters and all that enabled on this city? I know a lot of people don't like playing with disasters. I find them to be entertaining. Yeah, dynamic weather. We just haven't had very much weather. Unlike the maps I normally play where it does nothing but rain. Alright, look people. We need to talk about what you're doing here. Let's see if we can't make this a little better. We're going to go ahead and let you have those 3 lanes. Alright? And we're going to go ahead and upgrade this side to 3 lanes. However, no, you can't do what you're doing. Stop that. That bad. Bad. I want this tool and nope. There we go. Everybody just goes right. And then up here, we're going to make some dedicated turn lanes. So a left, a straight only, and a right only. That might help this a little bit, though we're still going to get these lane switchers here. What I could do is stop lane switching right there. And make them do it further back here. That way they're not lane switching right before the intersection. And then for this road, not a lot I can really do about that. Do I have a 4-lane road? One way 2U. And by 2U, I mean 2 unit. They're 2 units wide. Or 1 unit wide, sorry. It's a 1 unit that I want. So there's that one. I wish there was one with trees, but I'm not going to get my wish. So we are going to do that and that right there. So that at least we've got some dedicated turn lanes to help these guys get out. And then over here, I'm going to do just this end in this road, but flip it around. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and have that there so they can pick all the way back here. And then we're going to assign some lanes. To help traffic flow a little smoother. So you can go there. You can go there. You can go there. And I know that forces you to turn left. You're just going to have to deal with it. And then you can go there. You can go there or there. Yeah, because I want to keep it protected right. You can go there. You can go there. You can go there. Just left only. You can go there and you can go across there. That should help somewhat. We just have so much traffic coming in. That has helped these side roads quite a bit, though. Hasn't done a lot for our entrance. A big part of the entrance is not only the side traffic, but pedestrians. Pedestrians are really slowing us down right there. So if I turn off pedestrian crossings here and here, they can always go down there, cross, and come back. It's not that far. And it's for their safety, let's be honest. And that should help traffic. I love how they scatter if they're in the middle of the intersection. It was like, get away! And that should help traffic a little bit. There's a lot of people wanting to turn left. Now, the problem we have is up here. Nobody wants... If they turn right, they don't have anywhere they can change lanes. So they're being forced just to kind of come back the direction they just came from, which is going to funnel a lot of traffic down here. So unfortunately, even though it's not how I like setting them up, we've got to let both lanes go straight. Same down here. That way they're not being forced into a certain direction and shifting the traffic off to a secondary intersection or something like that. So a lot of these people are wanting to turn left. Our right lane traffic is just breezing. Like it's protected. Nobody else uses that lane but them. Granted, they can't make a left, but they can go straight and then turn left there. Same here. This lane can't make a left. They can go down here and do it, then come around if they need to get on that road. And there's just so much industry coming out of here and going across. It is still backed up onto the highway despite my best efforts. Alright. So. You guys are just cutting across all lanes. It's not really that big of a problem, though. That's not what's causing our problem. It's just that there's so much traffic wanting to get in here. Hi, Drake. What's up, Tyler? I was there until the end of your stream. I was just playing City Skylines on a different map. Have a nice little snowy map going, getting myself ready for a winter vibe. See, if I could come out here, I could force this as a dedicated turn lane, but I can. I can do this temporarily. Okay. Let's help these guys. Yeah, I'm tired too. It's been a long day. So we're going to help these dudes. No lane switching there. Pick your lane back here. And then this is a dedicated. Once I can change this to 2-lane, that'll really help with this confusion here. But already you can see giving them dedicated turn lanes, making them think about getting in their lane. Halloween hasn't even hit yet. Yeah, but once it's September, I'm ready for winter. Not that we get it here. Like, we get like, 2.5 days of winter and then it's spring. And then we get like a week of spring and then it's summer. We get like a week and a half of autumn and then it's winter. Though it was pretty mild today. It was actually nice out today. It was really nice. Nice strong breeze. It got up to 80, but it was a nice cool northerly wind. So it felt kind of good. And then tomorrow, I think it's supposed to be about the same. Yeah, about 80. End of the week, we're going to get back in the nasty South Arkansas weather. Or Central Arkansas weather again, though. Up in the 90s with really high humidity. Ugh. I hate living here. There we go. So giving them that dedicated turn lane helped them pick their lane a little bit faster. They're moving through here quicker because they're not getting in each other's way back here anymore. And they're for the most part, like that one guy was in the outside lane and then got back in it. It caused a couple problems. But for the most part, that has solved all of that. As I kind of predicted, we now have, because we've got double the traffic that can come through here, we now have a little bit of a problem here. Excuse me. I'm always tempted in these areas that are residential only to turn off trucks, but if I did that, wait, how did these get dezoned? The hell? I'll dezone that whole block. The problem is I've got commercial sprinkled all throughout, so if I turn off trucks, they can't receive deliveries of goods, and they will eventually go kaput, because they'll say, hey, we don't have anything to sell. Alright, now that we've got our building sizes here, I can come back in once again with our soften train tool and just try to make, actually I want to level first. We want to level to there. Give ourselves a ledge, a big ledge, and then soften, being very careful not to have that top white line go beyond the boundary of any of these buildings. And then we can just soften that out and make that look a lot better without losing any buildings. And now we don't have those big jagged lines. There's still a clear line there, but we can hide that with some palm trees or something once we get to doing some more detailing. Is our park upgraded again, and I wasn't even paying attention. So it won't upgrade again until we give them more stuff. So here, have a climbing frame for your kids to break their necks on. That'll be fun for everybody. And that one climbing frame brought us up 300 points. Holy cow. This dude, yeah, we're just going to let him keep getting academic works. We just don't have enough citizens yet for him to upgrade. We barely have 1,100 eligible. I'm surprised we've got this many in here. Make sure it has a sun scorching slide. It's sad that in City Skylines there aren't. See, it's just one of those. It's one of those playgrounds. It's got soft sand and it's wood and materials that absorb the heat instead of reflect it back. You know, no metal slides. Like that looks like that's the only metal thing in here, and even that's probably not really metal. What? No chains on the swings. They've got like this bar coming down and they hold onto the side of it, so no chains to get your finger pinched in and cut. So when I was a little guy, my parents, let me back up a little bit. My parents got married pretty young, so we gotta go back that far. They got married pretty young, and my mom didn't graduate high school because of it. So when my sister was in school, they enrolled me in the preschool, and it was ran by a combination of college students who were going for degrees in education, and high school students, seniors in high school. And it was just ran out of one of the rooms. One of the big empty rooms in the high school. So and the elementary school was right next door. It was a really small town. So when we would go outside and play, we were just on the elementary school playground. And they had one of those big, tall, you know, when you're a kid, it seems like it must be 50 feet tall, aluminum slides that have the drops. And of course, on the bottom, it was just gravel, you know, just sharp, hard rocks. And, you know, being kids, we would try to make a train to go down the slide. And yeah, it does sound lovely, doesn't it? Well, wait, there's more. So, you know, we'd all try to make a train. And I was a pretty small dude. Up until about the 4th grade, I was always one of the smallest ones in my class. Just short, skinny as everything. I know it's hard to imagine being skinny, but I was scrawny until I was 25 years old. Actually, the Trains channel isn't for me. I'm not a big Trains fan, but, you know, they're cool. But that's for Commander Hobo. Oh my god, why do we have such a death wave? But anyway, so one afternoon, we were, you know, making a train on the slide. I was dead middle of 5 kids. You know, we were all wrapped around each other to go down the slide at once. We get about a quarter of the way down, and then this big fat kid comes up from behind and belly flops with his arms out, coming up behind us with all of his speed. And of course, you know, we have to absorb that impact and that weight when he hits it in the back. And me being the weakest link, whoop, up out of there and over the side, clunked my head right into all that gravel, cracked my skull, like either right there or right, I forget which side. Oh, there's a scar. Right here. Right here. Cracked my skull slightly. Not bad. No brain damage, no concussion, but it, you know, I was young enough that it could crack it without, you know, doing any brain damage. And I'm just like, that couldn't happen today. You know, you can't get those type of childhood scars today because you got this nonsense. Little plastic slides that are safe and sand to cushion your fall, so you just go boop and get right back up. Maybe a little scrape on your knee or something, and that's about it. You know, no broken bones, no risk of death, no risk of 3rd-degree burns because they've been out in the sun all day. It just makes me sad for kids to not get to experience that level of danger and potential of pain. You know, it's just because it teaches you a lot about life. You know, it teaches you that you have to be careful when you're having fun. You know, you got to watch out for yourself and your friends. You learn a lot. I don't know. Though I do like the idea of participation trophies. I think it's adorable. I think they should give little kids trophies for trying. You went out there, you tried. You sucked ass, but you tried. Me, I was the kid that sucked ass in Little League. I just have terrible hand-eye coordination. To the point that my teammates would groan when it was my turn up to bat. And I was like, man, I would have loved anything to have had some sort of trophy when I was a little kid. Yeah, this is full. Oh no, it's empty. No wonder we got a death wave. Oh my god. It's that stupid automatic emptying mod, isn't it? I bet the other one's emptying too. Where is it? They can't both be emptying. There we go. I forgot I had a mod that... Shit. Where is it? I think it's just called empty it. Yeah. Is there a way to... Yeah, let's not empty cemeteries. Landfills, snow dumps, all that. That's fine. But let's not do the cemeteries since that's the only thing we have until we get 302 more people in the city. There we go. That's going to take care of our death wave. That'll take care of our crime problem. It's going to take a while because now those 20 hearses have to go out and pick up what? They can hold 10 each? Yeah, 10 each. Wait, do I already have the... No, that's just a regular cinema. It's right there. You just turned off the road where it is. Ding! I love it every time somebody dies in the city. The church bell just chimes. It's like, for whom doth the bell toll? Oh, and there's somebody dead next door. The freaking... Oh my god. Just death. Just as far as the eye can see in my city. Death. It's alright. They're gonna get it cleaned up, and then people will upgrade. And the land value will bounce back. Dead people will really bring down the land value. I bet you anything, if we open up Chirper, there's lots of complaints about what's dead person smell like. Yep. There's a weird smell coming from the apartment next door. What does a dead person smell like? Whereas these people, I had an amazing vacation. Maybe they're the reason everybody's dead. Maybe Nancy Chapman is a serial killer. And she just came and murder. She's like, that city's already got more dead people than they can pick up. They're not going to notice 15 more. Having a clean city... Wait, go back up. Having a clean city with outdoor opportunities is a privilege. You got to go outdoors to get rid of the smell from your neighbor. Oh my god. What do they do with all the recycled plastic? Sell it. Token party. Bugger. I'm all out of fruits. Well, Robert. Sir. You could go to the grocery store. I mean, nobody's stopping you. I love the little stories you can tell in this game when you start clicking on the different... Oh, are we almost there? Are we almost to our 1200? Nice, we are. Alright, the death wave is slowly being cleaned up. Let's go through and demolish some more abandoned buildings, because that goes ahead and brings up the land value. Vacant buildings are bad for land value. I think that's all the vacant buildings. I bet some of these with skulls over them are going to go vacant before the hearses can help them. You got somebody complaining the noise over here. Yeah, I can see why you have noise problems. We do kind of have a noisy water tower right next to you. You know what we're going to do? We are going to give you a lot of trees. A lot of trees. Ooh, not that many trees. But we are going to give you a lot of trees because that helps absorb noise. You're also right here by the noisy highway. We can fix that too. There. That will help from the water tower. And then we can go in here and grab our sound barrier highway. Ugh. And it's right outside of city limits. Let's see if I can fix that. Yes, I can. God, I love mods. There we go. Just move that node inside of city limits. And now we can upgrade it. And look, they're not complaining about the noise anymore. Yes, they are. Never mind. It's just we don't see the icon anymore. They're not that sick. So we lowered the noise. It's still really noisy right there. Like, super noisy. So maybe we think about some eminent domain and take their house from them and put in a dog park. Which will also help filter the noise for these guys next door and over there. Yeah, that'll work. Oh my god, we're having power problems again already? Wait. Why are we just having power problems over there? We've got ample excess power. Oh, I never bumped these guys up. I could be making even more money. Yeah, I don't get why we had... How have they not picked up all these dead people yet? Hurry up! Also, how did you wind up overlapping? I don't like that. So, grab that and that and move them out. No, no, I want that and that. Move them out just a skosh. There we go. Now the roads not overlapping. Cemetery kind of didn't buy the flattest slot. Church has definitely seen some better days. I don't know that wood really does that naturally. But what are you gonna do? Oh my god, how many people are dying? What is there a pollution problem in my water? No. Then why do we have adequate health care? We only have 2 sick people in the whole town. Our average health is 87. Is it just old people kicking the bucket? Is our Oh, we do have a huge number of old people. The dark prune color are senior citizens. That's a third of our population. Okay. I understand now. However, we're about to hit our next milestone. We're like 6 people away, 3 people away. 8 people over. Hooray, we did it! Not that I'm going to utilize much of this, but we are going to put it in the crematorium because, dear God, we need it. I'll probably go ahead and switch to the advanced inland water treatment. No, that's not the eco one. I don't want that one. But the large water tower is going to help out a whole lot. And then we got some new stuff. We also have an alternate to the cemeteries, but sadly these don't hold very many people. But I love the whole idea of having people cryogenically frozen. Alright, cool. We're up above that now. Let's get in some death care. Why is this empty? Oh, there's something there. Okay. Then why? What? Oh, I put in a different parking asset than I normally use. Okay. So we need some crematoriums in the areas that aren't being very well served. So we'll throw one back here. Look how happy they are. Yay! We can burn Grandma finally. So horrible. I want to be cremated. I don't want to be put in a box inside of a lined sarcophagus in the ground. I want to be cremated. It is morbid. However, I don't know if I did it in this city or not. I don't think I did. Let me look. We've got these elder care facilities. No, I got it pretty close. I usually go ahead and locate the elder care facility really close to a cemetery or a crematorium. Just, you know, thinking of the environment. They don't have to drive. They can just roll them, you know, down the street. Next door if possible. It's not morbid. It's a part of life. It's a sad part of life, but it's not morbid. I have a dark sense of humor, though, so... When my great-grandmother passed away, me and my sister went up for the viewing together. My sister really took it hard. I was okay. We had moved away from my family when I was so young that I got over missing her. She wasn't a part of my life, and you know, it just wasn't as hard on me as it was on the rest of the family because they all had a lot more years with her. My sister was really upset, so I went up during the viewing with her, and her rings had all like slid sideways, and that for some reason really just sent my sister over the edge. So I just reach in and fix them. I didn't think anything of it, and oh my god, apparently that was just like the most disrespectful thing I could have done. I'm like, what? My sister was freaking out about it. I made her happy. All I did was turn some rings back right side up. How is that a bad thing? Is lanes set good? Yeah. I mean, you know, I have lost people that their loss, you know, left me with a fundamental, you know, change in who I was and how I felt. And how is it sunset again when we locked the time earlier to 11? Boy. Or sunrise. Time's going backwards. Great. You know, so I'm not saying that people shouldn't mourn and stuff like that. But at the same time, I don't understand. I mean, I do and I don't. I don't think death in and of itself should be the taboo subject we make it to be. Because it is... It's an unfortunate part of life, but it is part of life. Alright, I want to fix this. This is nasty. And I want to fix it with an eye of being able to also have traffic come this direction. So, we need to pause the game and trash all of this. I did not build this. This just came with this map. I've hated it ever since I laid eyes on it, and it's now gone. And instead, we're going to turn to our good friend Timba, I don't know how to say it, and use one of their intersections. That's too big for our needs. That's too large for our needs. I don't need something overkill. I just need something functional. What's this? How does that work? Holy cow, that's unbelievably complicated for what it's accomplishing. So, you can come that way, go off of there to go that way. If they're coming this way, they can come up here to go that way. Yeah, I don't like that. That's just a little bit much, in my opinion. I think that would work better on a really busy, just true highway-to-highway exchange. That's not what we have. We have a highway-to-local road exchange. Because it just turns into a collector immediately. I think something more along those lines. Maybe something like this? Oh, this could work beautifully, actually. Because it's... kinda got a roundabout at the end. I have to do some work on it, because obviously it has issues. Ooh, but this is... so they come off, and then they can do a right, but man, that's a sharp right. And that'll really slow down traffic bad. So, that's a nope. And if you're asking why I'm not building my intersection, because I suck at building highway interchanges. I will spend hours on them and they never look right. Stack a little too big. Well, that's interesting. God, they're also... scale is just so massive. I just don't need anything. What the hell? Rose motorway rest area. Oh, cool. He's got a little spot so you can put gas stations. How cute. So I'd like a turbine exchange. That would be fine. But I don't need it to be a highway going across. I guess I can just fix that. You snap to that right there. Thank you. Come on, you had it. Stay snap to that. Thank you. Yeah, that'll work. That works. I just want to change the number of lanes on a lot of stuff, though. So I need to get rid of that and that. And that. Ooh, it's going to be tricky, tricky, tricky. Get this connected. Bring that right there. Bring... I mean, space already occupied by what? Oh, that thing? We're gonna do it for a second. Oh, hello, not having a node connecting. That's the problem. There we go. So that one's curved, that one's not, but we'll fix that. Let's get our highway reconnected so I can unpause the game and then just start doing lane management. Ooh, that's a bit of a curve there. Am I happy with that? No, it's all kinds of wiggly wonky. Let's turn on move it, turn on the snap to, and straighten this out to be... There we go, that's better. Yeah? Yeah, okay. So first things first, we need dedicated exit lanes here. Also, leading up to this, we need to take this up to a 4-lane. That should be enough there. That should be enough there. And the reason we need a 4-lane is because I'm going to make this 2 lanes so that they can pick their lane when they come off. And so if they're going to go up this way, they can just automatically get in going that way. Same thing. So all of these need to be 2 lanes. And then going under here just needs to be 2 lanes. So we've got 2 lanes that can go off then. So if they're going left, they can just go off and just zoom right around.
I got him!
I'd wait for Commander Hobo to finish laughing maniacally. Hello, STK Phoenix and Raiders. What is up? How was the Valheim stream? I have got to play Valheim again. I've played it once. What's going on, guys? Skyfall. STK, I think I saw Mary in there. I did. Gina as well. Gina, I'm confused. Is Gina just saying hi to the Raiders, or was she one of them? I don't know. Warfrat coming in, or coming back with the Raiders. What's up, guys? Thank you so much for the raid. I am just finally fixing something that's been bothering me the entire time I've been playing on this map, and that is the whole interchange off the highway. We just got this tile, so I can finally fix it. Now, the only bad thing about this is using lane mathematics, I have to take this down to 1 lane across, and I don't know that it's gonna be enough. Where we're gonna be able to make it enough is once we start expanding out this way, we will just do several bridges over the highway so that this isn't the only way from side to side. Did you just order something from Taco Bell, Gina? I don't know what that says. It was fun, had progress, then that's a good stream. And for now, boop, we'll just let them turn there. And that should be all I need to do to make this functional. Oh, I forgot. I need 2 lanes here. So that this functions properly. Yeah, cool. And then all I want to do is use a mod just to make this look a little better. I want my node controller. Gina's everywhere all at once. And then I gotta remember how to do this. Hold shift. Select the corner you want to align with. There. So now, instead of there being a big curve for the people going on straight, it's a bigger curve for the people coming onto the highway. So we just do that on all of these. No, other way around. Hold on. Click that and then click that. There we go. And that just makes it a bit of a curve through there. That looks a lot better. Aren't mods great? Mods are great. I need to upgrade this. Did I do this one? I did not. There we go. And then we can go back in with node controller. Maybe. There we go. And align this. Oops, I didn't hold shift. That to that. And then over here, I want to align this to that. And that looks a little more believable to have that go out. The only other thing we could do is come under here now. And we're going to pause while I'm doing this. Straighten this out right here. Come on. That's as straight as you want to be, huh? Okay. That's as straight as you want to be. That's as straight as you're going to be. Who am I to judge how crooked you want your road to be? Cool. And that should greatly help traffic through this area. So we've got 1 lane here, 2 lanes coming on, so that adds up to a 3 lane. Easy. It wants to be straight? Well, about 85 to 90%, maybe 95, depending on who you ask with the population. I'll judge. You need snacks? I need snacks. Snacks sound good. Why are these idiots going across when they're just turning around and coming back? What the f... What? Why? Why? Okay, we do have one little thing we need to fix. They're pausing at this intersection. Whoops, because they think they should. They don't need to. Also, we don't want them turning left there. I do need to run the... Alright. Go lurk mode. Go get the foods. Straight. There we go. All of those. Go straight, or if you prefer, gaily forward. They can go gaily forward. I don't really care. I'm going to give that a bit more of a curve, that a bit less of a curve. There we go. That looks a little better. Yeah? Yeah. So we still have these lane switcher jerks. But do they really have a choice? They can come out to here. So no, these guys have no excuse. The people that are in this lane have zero excuse for doing that. Like, if you're in that lane, you should have been planning on turning right from way back there. So we are going to make that a big bad no. Thank you. We need to let them pick their lanes here. For certain. I don't want to do too much lane management here, because the more you do, the worse it can get. So you can go there or there, obviously, because you need to be able to get into either lane, and then that lets you jump over. You have to be able to do the same. You assholes, if you're in that freaking outside lane, you're staying in it. And then you guys, I'm going to say stay in your lane here just to keep this flow going. And then if you need to switch lanes, you can do it there and then again down here. There, see, now they're able to just zoom right through until they hit the traffic. And then again, we want to make sure these jerks stay in their lane. But you can go there and there. And you can go there and there. What we've not done is give... No, they can. Oh my god, why are you going across 3 lanes of traffic? You knob. You need to be able to go there as well. Okay, cool. That should help, but once again, we just have this crush of traffic coming in. But the nice thing is, because they know that they're going to have to, like, pick a lane to add, and this is because this is an exit only, they're doing a little bit better. We've got some asshats here changing lanes. You can choose your lane back here on the highway. Look. See how that works? Pick your lane back there. This is not a hard concept. There we go. We got that flowing. There's no idiots changing lanes right after the highway. Hey, it's 60 miles an hour. I think I'm going to cut off the car in front of me. Car accident. Highway closed for 19 hours. Just massive numbers of people coming in here. I do not want to build a roundabout. Hey, we had something go ding, ding, ding. What went ding, ding, ding? Was it you? Oh, no way. Oh, well, we didn't have enough academic works anyway, so it's okay. I'll give you another grant, though. But we were just like 13 people shy of that. The city's growing nicely. We do have a bit more room for expansion out this way now. The sad thing is, I don't have any way to get a collector connected to come out here. That's an awful lot of local roads without a collector. Which means one of these will become a de facto collector, and it's not equipped to be that. And if you're wondering what I mean, collectors, local roads, all that. So, you've got arterials, like highways and big 6-lane, two-way roads and things that are arterials that you don't zone on. You don't build on those. They're there to just move people en masse, just zoom. And then off of those, you have your collectors, which are these 4-lane roads. And this is just how cities build. And they collect all the traffic from an arterial. That's why they're called collectors. You also tend to see a lot of commercial spaces along collectors because commercial thrives being there where most people are going by. And it also collects all that commercial traffic together. And then you have your local roads, the smaller roads that are meant to service just a block or two. We do have some in this case now because I didn't think that I would need a collector like down here. Honestly, I should have had a collector like right here coming through this area. But I wasn't thinking about the future when we would have this square. So to retrofit that in, I would have to demolish a lot of stuff, which does happen in cities as they grow. I know the town I lived in Springfield, Missouri, maybe a decade ago, they had a big, like, because they had just, they were growing and growing and growing, and the roads were just, they had come to a grinding halt in so many places, because they just weren't set up to deal with the traffic. And for a lot of the collectors, or the things that have become default collectors, they changed the zoning, got rid of a lot of stuff on them, and a lot of them, they widened from 2 lanes to 4 lanes with a center turn lane down the middle, the suicide lane, and just forced a lot of people out of their homes and businesses. And for about 5 years, the city was just road construction everywhere. And it was a nightmare. But once it was done, it was so worth it. It made getting around town so much easier. Yeah, we can see that they're kind of using this. I see a lot of traffic coming down here and then getting on this collector. This seems to be our busiest intersection of them all. Which makes sense. It's about halfway. You want just a few blocks for each collector. So I think I'm gonna, for this part, turn this into a 4-lane road. And then we have a couple ways we could do that. We also have our biking path going down this road and down this collector. So, my choices here would be to use one of these narrower roads. But these don't have bike lanes. It's just a road with a sidewalk. There's just no room. I don't think one exists. That would fit in that same space. My other choice is to come in here. And this is where I was talking about. We'll lose a lot of buildings. Like, a lot. And it'll mess up the zoning, and we'll have to come back through and rezone a lot of stuff. Alright, take care, Tyler. I hope you enjoyed the collectors versus local roads versus arterial lesson. This one I can't technically upgrade, but I can turn Anarchy on and do that, and then the buildings that were there, I can just move them. So that's the thing you can do in City Skylines. I'm a nerd. I like all kinds of sciences, and I've become more and more interested in like city planning. Because I watch the YouTuber, sometime YouTube streamer, City Planner Plays. He plays City Skylines. But his daytime job, he is a city planner. So it's just really interesting to see like his take on the game. What space already occupied by? There's nothing there. See? Nothing. Now you're happy. But it's just really cool to see his take on City Skylines, and I've learned a lot of stuff, and he has sparked curiosity about a lot of things as well. Let's use our zoning tool and see if we can't fix this zoning here. I'm trying to zone. I'm not. Ooh, that's not pretty. There we go. We got that one sorted. Got that one sorted. Kinda got that one sorted. Mods solve so many problems. So we'd probably also want to come through here and eliminate these residential lots along there. To be honest, that would be really crappy property anyway, and it would have really low land value for a residential property. We probably ought not have the elementary school on the or the high school on the other side of the road. Posture check, thank you. I do slouch a lot. It's because of the microphone. I bet I can get it up higher. I gotta be careful because now it's not at an angle. So when I lift, I can accidentally lift it out of the socket where it connects to the desk. Because it actually now is mounted directly behind. Can I not get that higher and still have it hear me well? So that I can see the screen? Oh, I can. Is that? No, I'm still perfect on the audio meter. Cool. So that means I don't have to slouch to see under the microphone as much. It just barely, it covers, here I can show you, it covers, whoop, there we go. Right there now. It was covering about there. That's why I always slouch. Yeah, let's put our high school on the same side of the street as the basketball court, and let's reorient them to a local road. And that will give me some space here and here for new homes and the like. So now we've got a good collector in for the local roads. And then we've got this one down here. It's kind of far away, but this is all low density enough. I think it will be okay, especially if I bring another collector out pretty soon. Like right here, that can, you know, maybe take some traffic that way. And of course we would have a highway exit down here, but it could also be a way that people could get across town without having to jump all the way over here on the highway and then go across. That's way down the road. So cool. We got that done. The only thing I need to do now is go in and get us some lane arrows that are going the right way. So we've got all of our dedicated left-hand turn lanes. All right, good stuff. Cool. I feel good about that decision. We definitely lost a lot of residential doing that. But the city's growing. I mean, we're there. The city's still growing. So we're fine. We are just fine. Might have had a bit of a hit on our university. We may have lost... We definitely lost some university students. So now these people are all going to have to go back to the education system again. But that's okay because there's a school there. Asked you ready to the packet. Oh my god. So the other night I was recording a bunch of Timberborn videos, which by the way, if you haven't seen that video, go watch it. Timberborn is such a good game. Such a good game. But on the last one, I thought I had clicked the stop recording button, and I hadn't. And so I sat there and I'm watching, you know, after I got done recording, I was watching YouTube videos and then some Netflix, and then got ready to go to bed, and I happened to glance down at my stream deck and saw that it was still lit up to indicate that it was recording. And so I had like a 4.5 hour video on my hard drive because of that, or on my SSD because of that. So now when I go to edit that, I'm going to have to import a 4.5 hour video because even though I could trim it down with stuff built into Windows, it loses quality. So I just don't. So yeah, it's... I feel you not about forgetting. Look at the number of pedestrians and cyclists we have. That makes me so happy. Where the hell are you going? You live there. So you walked down this road and you're going way over there. Wow. I do need to start thinking about mass transit. I really, really need to start thinking about mass transit. God, freaking nightmare scenario over here. Can I reach the rail line yet? Oh my god, I still can't reach the rail line. It's so far away. Come on, I need railroads, people. I bet what's happened, yeah, we've gone from exporting, well, we're still exporting some for some reason, but we're also importing quite a bit. It's because industry's way over there. I have a way to solve this if I have a big enough commercial area. But I don't think I do. I don't. I could put in a warehouse. Alright, I have an idea, because as we get closer out here to the highway, this will... Like, as it's right next to the highway, it won't have any residential nearby, so noise won't be as big of a concern. So let's build the bridge, see where the bridge is going to go. I should get over, yeah? Yeah. You know, let's make this a pretty bridge. I take that back. I always forget these exist. Let's make a nice bridge here. European 4-lane roads. That's not going to go over because these are a lot taller. Can that get over? Yeah. And see, that's just such a nicer looking bridge. So pretty. And then I want to back that off. But repick it and bring it down to the ground. Don't do that. And then I want to go as gentle of a slope as I can, which should be 12. Yep. Cool. I want to do the same over here, just so it's connected. Speaking of Ashmere, I'm really needing a Joe stream. I haven't had a Joe stream in a while. Why is that not centered? I'm not so happy about that. This does have sidewalks. So yeah, there's some really beautiful pedestrian bridges that I always forget that I have too. Like they're incredibly nice. And I really like them. But I always forget I have them. So there's like the European one, which is just stonework, very clean, and then some very delicate yet intricate steel trusses support it all. Really pretty. And then they've got an American pedestrian bridge, and it's definitely far more industrial looking, but still a very good looking asset versus just your standard path bridge, which is just those boring, ugly round concrete pillars. And I just always forget that these nicer ones exist. Because they're not in with the regular roads. They're over in the creator's side of the game. Man, fitting a freaking collector down here is going to be a pain in the ass, but we need one. And it needs to go right there or right there. Oh, big oof. Anyways. Let's see where our... Oh, my God. That whole park is on fire. Hurry, get your hoses. Oh, you're quick. You weren't even all the way in the park yet and you'd put it out. That's quite the hose you have, sir. Didn't quite come out the way I intended it to, but whatever. We're going to run with it. Just those moments where I forget to engage my brain before I open my mouth. So these need to come out 15. Makes me sad there's a merch drop. There's always merch drops when I have no money. 600, 1200, so 900 is my middle. I still haven't bought the hat from last time, and I really want that damn hat. And the one t-shirt. So 600 would be 1200 again. Wait, 400, so it'd be 800, so 600 is my middle. There, let's see if I can't fit a warehouse like right down here at the end. Like right up against the highway. Yes, I can. And you see stuff like that, like warehouses and those type of industrial uses, like right up next to highways a lot. If I run water there, that'll get him covered. So we're gonna set you to commercial zone goods and empty. And now what we're gonna see is it's gonna temporarily cause nasty, nasty traffic. Because we're gonna have all of these commercial trucks coming down here to fill this, or industrial trucks coming down here to fill this. But what it should do is, so we're importing 252 just goods with 347 now. We're exporting 162. And the reason that is it's quicker and more economical for these guys to just jump on the highway and export it. You can see all these different colored cars and trucks on the highway than it is for them to trickle through traffic and go deliver over here. The game just is like, it's going to be quicker just to import for these guys over here. Well, if we move some of the goods over here, from here, they'll make that trip. All this industry will come here to store their stuff. They're happy to do that. And then that will most likely be close enough to this area that a lot of them will stop importing. Our number of imports is going to go up because even though I set that to empty, they're still going to try to import stuff for it, which is dumb. I've never really understood that. Setting it to empty, in my opinion, means it should only export and deliver. I would like that control. Do not import. Because now we've got a lot of trucks. Look at all these trucks importing that are probably going to come right over here. Alright, now that traffic is kind of chilled, I want another one. Opposite side of the street. Just to help. To make sure this side of town doesn't have to... really? You can't get water there? Factories need products too. Yes, factories will import some things. And that's what you see. These are what factories are importing. Forestry, agricultural, ore, and oil. I'm surprised they're doing any oil at all because I've got a massive oil industry here. So that means I'm not making enough of something. Apparently, gourmet fish sticks need a lot of petroleum. Don't ask. You probably don't want to know. But they import the raw resources and turn them into the commercial zone goods or luxury items if you have those factories built. That should have been bicycling. Oh dear Lord, I'm messing up everything. What do you mean? Oh, you are correct. Ooh. Also, we're gonna do an upgrade for the city real quick. I'm gonna get rid of all the town's water supply briefly. And you're like, how's that an upgrade? Let's see. And I'm gonna come over here. And in these little curvy areas that I'll never be able to use for anything else, put in these big water towers that have tons of water in them. Just connect that right there. So our water availability was there, and it should, well, I thought it was good. There we go way up. Nice. So now I can get my roads in here as well. I don't know why I paused just then. Undo. Oh my god, it's 10:30. We need to switch to marbles soon. Holy moly, man. This night has gone by quick. So the next 15 is there. So I could do that, that, and then that, but turn off Indy roads and just make a nice straight road across. There we go. And then this will just be a dead end. I'm okay with that because this can't fit there. So I am just fine with that. And then the noise from these is gonna be far enough away that I'll still be able to put residential stuff over there. They are, excuse me, they are noisy buggers, that's for sure. Highway's making a lot of noise right through here though, so I'm gonna have to be careful of what goes through here. Maybe some offices. If I put a high-rise ban, I could do some offices, but that's a problem to think of later. Let's get water pipes in here so this doesn't have problems operating. I'll play some marbles. Really, that one street's gonna give me issues. Fine. Sweet. What's your problem? What's your problem? Low land value. Why did you go and build a house with a high property value on low land value? What were you thinking, man? Actually, I want to replace this commercial use now with residential anyway. So that'll help his complaint a little bit. And they just refuse to go. Anyways, let's save. This is the September live stream save. And let's switch to that screen for just a moment. And quit City Skylines, which takes forever to quit. I need to shave. Ooh. Looking rough. Or not. The game just crashed after I quit. So that's fine. That's fine too. Marbles on stream. And I need to throw a message in Discord real quick that it is time for marbles. Though the hobo looks like he's already offline, but we'll see if anybody else wants to play. Marbles time. We don't have a whole lot of viewers, so they might not have the best races tonight. Last time I only had 4 viewers, and we played marbles. Literally no one played. No one. So I did a couple races against bots, and then I'm like, oh well. Why are you not capturing the game? There we go. You know what? We never do featured tracks. Let's do some featured tracks. Let's go to Speed Palace Track. That sounds like fun. Does look like fun. So exclamation point play in chat. Ding! It's Gina with her sleeping kitty. Can I not zoom out? Can I not zoom out? It's very wintry. What is that? Oh, that's gonna move up and down, alternating the path you can take. Interesting. Interesting. A nice little barrier there, into a twisty, into another type of twisty, into a barrier, down and around and around and around. Blocks to break. Oh, you can go 2 different ways there. Yeah, you can go 2 different ways there, into some more barriers, more barriers. There is a shortcut path if you can get it done. What would cause you to go down there? I guess if you fall off up here, which could be possible because of those guys. All right, we've got 3 racers. Let's see if I can figure out how to get back up there to us. Kind of got lost. I'm going to wait just about 10 more seconds, and then I'm hitting the start button. No t-shirts on the line this time. Big sad. I enjoyed giving away t-shirts. I can only afford to do that when, you know, money's coming in from subs and all that. All right, cool. Here we go. I'm excited about this. Brand new track that we've never done. Yep. So, some interesting obstacles here at the beginning. Little bumpers and flippers, and there's 3 different levels. You 2 are down 1 level lower than me. It appears that there's something there as well. Man, I got down there quick. So what causes this to change? Is it every time a marble goes through? Gina getting through. But okay, we can go right through that. Apparently that's not really an obstacle. Ooh, the packing peanuts are going to be a bit of a problem. They do look like packing peanuts. Look at how slow we're going through there. Oh no. Worf's smart. Worf big brain. He's like, I'm going around the outside of that nonsense. Holy crap. Yep. Well, do believe Worf's got this one wrapped up. Well, never mind. He's going back up now, so maybe not. No, look at that! Look at that! Well played. Wow, golf tees inside of this thing. You kind of roll right through there, though. Oh, that's tricky. Oh, hello. Where did that come from? Oh, doesn't matter because I'm stuck. Wharf going across some boosts up into a nice chicane. I like that chicane. Backing across some boosts. So it doesn't look like you got much of a boost. Oh man, every time you boost, there's like just something to immediately slow you down. How rude. Oh, that's a big lead. Oh my god, that's a big lead. All right. Oh, he's leaving stuff in our way instead of getting slowed down by it. Last couple obstacles. Oh, but down here, are you going to make it? Oh, no, you fell down, and you now have to deal with cubes. Giving Gina and I a chance to catch up. Nope, I had to deal with cubes. Let's see if... Oh, Gina's just chilling. It's like, oh, nope. It looks like Worf's on the move. No, he's not. He's just rolling side to side. Gina, if you can get on that center bit and stay up here, you could steal the win. You could steal it right here. Can you do it? Or are you going to fall off? You're going to fall off. Floaty Corn wasn't quite sure what to do, sadly. Giving Worf the win. And now we're just going to chill back here behind these blocks and hide. While Worf just swings around inside the finish line cup thingy. Oh my god. We get free for one set and immediately get stuck by another. Man. Oh, it's on. This is close. Who got it? Vote now with yes or no. Vote now, guys. Vote yes or no. I don't know what it means, but upvote it or downvote it. I liked it. I'll vote yes. Hey, we've upvoted it. Hey, the yay works too. Cool. Try again. There we go. Cool. So we have upvoted his race. 3 upvotes. Very cool. Let's go do a couple more feature tracks just to get some different stuff in here. I kind of like that. Where was that? Oh, there we go. So we just did that one. Loops, looping loops. Yes. That sounds like fun. Oh, this is different. Exclamation point, play in chat. I want to see what this does. So we get in there. Oh dear. Not what I was expecting. I was expecting loop-de-de-loops, like loop-de-loops. Not spinny loops. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Down and 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 down. Oh man. This is... Wait, what? Oh, that's interesting. So you go either direction from there. I like it. God, there's the start line up there. Yeah, there's lots of shortcuts to be had. There are... That's just like... Yeah. Yeah. let's do this and see what happens. I'm interested. So here we go. I did. Hobo usually jumps on. Donkey's back in school now, so he's not up. It's midnight almost where he is, so he's in bed. So he has to get up at like 4 o'clock in the morning to catch the bus. No, I keep forgetting to set up a marbles ping roll. Who's gonna drop first? I need to get it set up. Gina, first one down. Nicely done. And let the dizziness begin. Ooh, we both got really close to that edge. Oh, my trash can's farther away now that I fixed all the cables. There's no cables back there blocking it. I'm used to it being like there. Ah, you got down, Worf. You're doing all right. Oh, I got hit by something. Something slowed me down big. Whoa! That boost! What did I just do? I didn't understand how to boost, apparently. My Marvel's not used to boosting. Gina's is, though. Look at that. Absolute pro. Yeah, there you go. Around the outside. That's how it's done. Now, boop. Gina has such a lead. Boop. And now there's multiple ways down, so it really just depends on where you drop as to, like, looks like the two outside are just death. And the two inside are, oh, we are going different ways. Who's going to get ahead this way? Interesting. It looks like Gina's route is much shorter, though. Yeah, definitely. This is quite the spread between first, second, and third. Yeah, it would take an absolute last minute catastrophe for Gina to lose this. Though I did make up a little bit of time. Not much. Gina across the line. We're still back here. He's like, I've got 2 minutes. What? Why do I have to be in a hurry? Not much of a boost right there. I drank Dr. Pepper too quick. Oh, I like the texture on there. Kind of. And cross the line. Ooh. New chocolate with sprinkles. And frosting face. You have a frosting face. That one was okay. I don't want to vote no. Can I vote meh? I guess not voting is voting meh. Give you guys just a second to vote yes or no if you want to. Time's up. All right, so let's go back to race menu. I saw something with speed in the name, and that was very appealing. So let's go do that. If I could, oh, it's not there anymore. Ooh, oh, very fast legacy. That's the one. Yeah, let's do it. Dun 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 dun. Exclamation point play in chat. Where are we? There. Okay. So let's go check out the track. Oops. So it does have one of these funnel helper duders. I like the funnel helper duders. Down into there and just wow, it's just bump. Wait, what? Wait. So you could roll backwards. And rolling backwards make you go faster? What are you? I don't know, we'll find out. Interesting. Rolling backwards could be a huge advantage here. Oh, I like this take on an obstacle with it being in the middle. Yeah, I like the looks of it too. When I saw the clouds of it and everything, Mario. Right, that's just immediately what I went to. All right, let's go. And we're off. So big boosts down into the funnel helper, which should just get us to go, yeah, right into the funnel. Well done, everyone. That is what I like to see. Really, really tight races. Those are kind of brutal. They don't look like they're really there, but they are. So if you have the speed, you'll get over there. Okay, cool. But if you don't, you're going to slow down because there's ever so slightly. Yep. You're going to wind up going backwards. So yeah, it's all about maintaining speed on this one to go that way. Then you get a boost. I don't even know why that thing's there. Gina's way out ahead all of a sudden. This is the way to go. The other way is so much longer. The anti-grav tubes. Oh, Wharf. Wharf going into the lead. And Wharf across line. That one is quick. Holy cow. I like that one, though. I like that one a lot. I am voting yes. I don't know what that yes does other than give it up votes. But I like that one. That one's good. Sneaky rat, yes. For the last second, just boop. All right, we'll do one more. Let's stick with the theme and go pick one of the feature checks. So these are the 3 we've done. Are these all feature tracks? They are. Oh, I just like the name of this one, Sunny Marble Adventure. Can I save it? Can you save them? Can you bookmark? You can favorite a track. Like there. There, I can save it. Yeah, very fast legacy done. Yeah, I like the name of Sunny Marble Adventure. That just sounds like a nice place to be. Zach, you can play once we get the race loaded by typing !play in chat. Just like Worf just did. That's all you gotta do. Hi, Bonnie. And that's all you have to do, Zach. Once you type play, it's all up to gravity and luck. Ooh. We've got bees and oh, I gotta go see. I gotta go see this. Hummel 73. Oh my god, that's adorable. Look at it. It's all bee related. I did look, they've even got a honeycomb. What? Look at the detail on these freaking bee faces. That. Zach, !play in chat. Come on, buddy. We're waiting on you. I dig it. I dig it a lot. I can't enter for you, man. You got to type it yourself. There's no way for me to add you. Come on, Zach. You can do it. !play. Just like that. I'm already in, so it won't do anything, but just like that. Yeah, 20 seconds, my dude. And then I got to start this. You might be having internet trouble. That's the perfect emote for that. All right, Zach, you'll be with us in spirit. Unless you manage to get in while this clock's going, which, because of the stream delay, is unlikely. Let's get down. Don't down. Down. Go. Thank you. I just want to see us fall through the beehive. Because you can't see through it. So I just figured we'll just watch from here. Look at Gina go. Oh, wait. Look at me go. Oh. Back up. Zoom. What in the world? Holy cow. Wait, I would love to know what's in there, but you can't see through it. Wow, Gina just flew through there. Okay, so that side's blocked, that side's blocked, so that's nice. So it's really just the outsides. Though you might be able to have enough speed that you could get trapped in there, and that would suck. Whoop, whoop. Floaty Corn's lost. Looks like we're all lost. Ooh, Punny, I like your marble. There she goes. Back into the lead. Nope, nope. Wharf into the lead. Holy! That was fast. I like the loop-to-loop. That's good stuff right there. Uh-oh, careful, Wharf. Careful. Gina, oh, never mind. Gina hit it too. Let's say Gina's coming right behind you. Oh, well done. Just barely missed that. Zoom. It looks more like honeycomb colored, like orangish yellowish. Not quite yellow. Oh no, Bunny! Where did you fall? I bet you fell coming off of that. You probably went at a weird angle. No, Bunny. Through the ring, and Wolf taking the win. Gina in second, and me in third. I like that one too. I like that a lot. Very creative. Very creative. I dig it. We're just going to stay there on that screen. We're going to do that screen, and we're going to look for a friend to raid. I didn't think about this earlier. I should have been. I don't even know. Yankee Ace is on. Spoon's on, but I don't know. He's got the energy that I want to go to at 7 or 11 o'clock at night. I'm a little too tired. You guys have anybody that you follow that you would like to go say hello to? All right, Bunny. Take care. Have a good night. You gotta look at the camera. I forget the camera's going on this scene. Why does it reload chat? It should have kept it all there. I have to look into that. Yeah, I guess I could just go say hi to Yankee Ace. It works. Alright. Oh, now I hate that so much, the way they changed it. Did it start the raid? Yes, it started the raid, but then I can't close it. Whatever. Can't copy my own emotes. Anyways, follow on Twitter. Subscribe on YouTube. Come hang out on Discord. And there's your emotes. I'll be back online live tomorrow night. 7 p.m. Central Time with Astroneer. Probably single player tomorrow night. Don't yet know what we'll be doing. We'll figure it out tomorrow night. But it will be Astroneer because Friday night's always Astroneer night. So I will see you all then. In the meantime, we're going to go say hi to Yankee Ace, who is playing some Satisfactory. Hope you all have a wonderful evening. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for racing in marbles. And I'll see you tomorrow.